Hello, everybody. Every time we fail. Every time.
I like she had her bowl on her face.
I was finishing my delicious bowl of soup.
Every goddamn
okay.
Every time. Welcome back, everybody, to the After Stream Soup Pot. We're not doing it again. That's the intro. That is where we're starting. It is episode 12, which means it is 1 year. Woo! Pew, pew, pew. Air horn noises. I can't do it.
We hit a year.
Woo! Oh my god, that's crazy. Holy shit, 1 year.
God.
1 year.
Oh my god. We're like we could potentially be walking if we were an infant right now.
I know.
Potentially.
I know.
It's crazy.
We are understanding our we're learning motor skills. We're learning
our gross
body.
motor skills.
Yes, that's the word. Gross. Ew, stinky yucky motor skill. So yucky. Oh my god. Icky, yucky, geeky. So good.
So good. So good.
Yes.
Abby. What kind of soup do you have? Because you're slurping over there.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't have soup today. I only have. I know it's horrible. I know, but I only have water, which is like kind of like soup, but it's not soup.
Kind of.
It's not. It's not soup.
I mean, I have water as well.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys, Neon, Lami, how are you today?
Technically,
what
I
kind
have
of soup
some
do you
noodles.
got? You got some noodles?
Technically, I have some noodles.
So put the noodles in the water, and then you have. Is that soup? If you put the noodles in the water,
I don't know if that'd be a good idea. I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
I'm not saying would it be good. Would it be yummy? I'm asking if it would be soup. Oh, Lami over on her side.
I think it would be.
If you're just listening, Lami is slurping water out of a bowl right now. Is that soup? If you put water in a bowl. Oh my god! She's sticking that tongue in there.
She just full on stuck her tongue straight in her bowl.
Oh my soup. But how are you guys today? And more importantly, what kind of soup do you have? If you have soup. Obviously, Neon and I don't seem to have soup today. Lami, do you have soup?
Yes, I got clear soup.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This came directly from the teat of an almond. So it's actually almond teat soup.
Almond teat soup.
Fuck our chocolate fondue name for this episode. Almond teat soup is what we should
We should just change it. We should just change it to that.
That's what we should be calling this episode.
I think it'd be fitting. I think it'd be fitting for this episode.
Yeah.
Almond teat soup. Bappa was giving us some interesting words about our soup choices for our podcast episodes earlier.
It's not soup. Chili's not soup. Like, yeah, we fucking know that chili isn't technically soup, but it's soup adjacent.
But like, at some point, if we keep continuing this podcast, we're gonna run out of soup at some point.
We're gonna have to stop calling it our episodes after soup. So we're trying to prolong the soup theme.
Yes.
Until we get tired of the soup theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so happy 1 year, guys. That's so fun. It's like,
happy 1 year.
Oh my god. I can't believe we got to that point already. That happened so fast to me. I don't know. It just was like, boom, 1 year gone.
I know, like, it honestly feels like we just started this like a month ago.
It did. It does. Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
It does. It doesn't feel like we've been having such a good time with it. Like, I think our biggest thing is figuring out what day we're gonna do it on.
Yeah.
That's always the hardest part.
We come up with ideas like super quick.
Yeah, because we're like, we're just gonna shoot the shit, and
we're like,
we're brilliant geniuses.
It's after stream soup.
I know.
We talk about bullshit.
Talk about anything. I know, like.
Neon, we can talk about anything. We talk about bullshit.
We talk about bullshit.
We talk about whatever.
We talk about
whenever.
Ass.
Whatever.
I mean, I think we might talk about a little bit of that today.
I mean,
whatever. never meant to be together. Fair warning, this podcast, I don't know if this podcast rated?
I can change the episodes. They can be explicit or they can be clean. It just depends
on
what I'm feeling.
This one might be explicit.
This one might be a little explicit. A little bit explicit.
I think this one
because we're going to be talking about a lot of spicy stuff. So fair warning for those of you who are listening. We're about to share some stories. If you have little ones who are listening, throw them out. Kick them out.
May not be. You might need to put some headphones in or like wait until they're in bed or whatever tonight because we're going to be getting a little spicy. We're gonna be getting a little spicy, a little bit spicy,
because we'll talk about that in a minute. So to talk a little bit more about the 1 year, the year that has gone by. The year has gone by. It's gone. Bye. I miss you, year.
Bye.
Actually,
bye,
I take it or leave it, whatever. We have obviously.
This is the year. This right here is the year,
right?
Yeah.
This is what happened to it.
For everyone listening, she picked up an empty water bottle and just yeeted it. She threw it across the room. It's gone.
She's also frozen. Okay, no, she's back. There we go. At least on my end. She would...
Lami, I'd be careful making faces like that.
Considering how many freaking memes there are of Neon's face, you gotta be watching your back, okay?
And I'm the one who edits these, Lami. I'm the one who edits these. I'm gonna have full access to your face.
Lami thumbnail moment. Anybody? Yes.
Yeah, we will be releasing our notes after this episode.
Yes.
Okay, hold on real quick.
Oh, where'd she go?
She.
Sorry, I had to do something in private.
You looked low res for a second, but you're good now.
But yeah, we will be releasing these notes, and you will be seeing a lot of my face in these notes.
Yes, it is. We are officially going to be releasing the notes. That's so.
Oh, we're releasing the notes.
It's time to release the notes. Okay, we have a year full of notes, and they are something. I'm like, where are we gonna release them? Probably Twitter. Like, we're just gonna post a Google Doc.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make sure that's logged so people don't tamper with our art. Yes. Obviously,
yes. We're gonna make sure that it's only on view mode.
Yeah,
because
we don't want them vandalizing it, or
no, we can't. Yeah, any more than it already is.
Yeah,
we can't afford all you people to vandalize what we've made, our art.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. We've come a long way, I think, since our early days. I think, obviously we've had the early awkwardness. Mm-hmm. And we still get there. We still have that sometimes just because that's just our personalities, I think.
Yeah, we definitely have those awkward moments for sure.
Yeah. But we're getting our, oh my God, that piece of paper is fucking glowing.
That's so bright. What is she? I'm like getting closer to the screen to try and see what she put on there.
Yeah, no, you can't. It's
she's
neon.
Holding up. You can't see it.
Lami is holding up like a little, what are they fucking called? Sticky note pad. She's
gotta turn her light.
And it's like it's a neon green color, and she held it up, and it had this aura around it on her camera.
It's so bright that it's like glowing.
Like hold it up closer to the camera, real quick, again, Lami. Real quick.
Yeah.
Just
so we can.
No, is she
adding?
Lami,
is she making it more defined now? What she wrote on there? So, for anyone listening, Lami just held up the sticky notes so we could see it, and on there she wrote "dicks."
It's just that's it.
That's all it is.
Also,
I thought it was going to be something important, like maybe there's something,
Neon's a shrimp. It glows for a minute and then it fades in the text too.
No, Lami,
so
what you can do? If you ever need a private moment, you just stick that Post-it note on your camera.
Yeah.
And then
we
just
won't be able
off.
to see shit. We
we won't be able to see anything. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I love the fact that this is something that's just been a thing ever since I've known like Lami and Neon. Mm-hmm. Neon in particular, whenever she laughs, it cuts out a lot, But it's also like kind of her laugh a bit too. Like there is a bit of an aspect of it where she just like ends up going dead silent when she's laughing.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit. Just wait, what did she say? I missed it. She's doing the sticky
note. That
one
one said cocks.
Okay.
No, it said cugs.
Cucks.
Oh, I thought it said,
Sorry,
I couldn't see the...
not cocks. It's cucks, actually.
Cucks.
It's actually cucks. Like,
I
there's a
apologize.
big difference.
I'm sorry.
There's a
How
big
dare you
fucking
disrespect
difference.
my handwriting like that?
We're not even, how far, I don't even know how far in the fucking episode
like
we are. And we're
11 minutes in.
like
we're like 11 minutes in.
She's already like, cucks, dicks. Look at these bad words that I'm showing on screen.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to put like a little like face on there or something. Because like YouTube,
we can probably say it. Like we can swear on YouTube, but putting the word on screen, I think you have to typically censor it. That's probably.
I mean, it's hard to see. It's hard to see, but like, yeah, YouTube, it's gonna have like, I'm gonna have 2 versions.
Yeah, maybe just do like eggplant emoji and a chair for the cucks. Maybe, I don't know.
It's just gonna be Lami's face.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Lami's face.
Why are you guys laughing? What am I doing?
When it froze.
Nothing.
It's gonna be Lami's face when it froze. Yeah, that face.
The crazy
right there.
eyes. She's got the crazy eyes. Oh my god.
Then wait, thumbnail picture.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta. Ooh.
Oh wait, we're facing the same way. Hold on.
Ooh. There we go. Thumbnail.
Okay, we got our thumbnail. You may or may not hear this in the final cut. I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like leave it. I feel like they're gonna love it. They're gonna.
Leave
You
it.
guys love us, don't you? That's right. You. I love you, baby. I love you so much. You're beautiful.
Also,
baby
the
girl.
background, I think, in the year of podcasts, at least my background has progressed.
Oh yeah, mine has progressed as well.
Or changed.
I've also evolved. Look at my background.
Yeah, look at Abby's got a new background too.
Yeah, and y'all can't see it
We're
obviously if you're
upgraded.
listening, but it doesn't matter that much. But it's cute. It's,
No.
Wolfie, shout out V Wolfsbane V. He did a bunch of new stream overlays for me, and it's very cute, and I love it.
They are very cute.
So I have a messy
good.
room behind me right now. I wonder if I can. No, I can't do it right now. Otherwise, I would be fucking everything. Actually, no, I can. Hang on.
She's gonna change your room.
No.
She's gonna teleport.
No, sorry, wrong thing.
Oh,
Wrong thing. No, wrong thing again.
what is she doing?
Look at my room.
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
it's so pretty.
So pretty.
It's so angelic. It just
Dude,
like,
I need to know how he just animated those like little sparkles because I always have issue with that.
Hit him up, dog.
after the podcast, I will tell you.
Yes.
Am I at a good height? Am I too high? I feel like I'm a little
No,
too...
you're good.
Okay.
I think we're like at a good. Lami, stop eating your mic.
Stop it. It's not food. Lami, off. Off. Spit it out. Lami, no. No.
Why are we talking to her like a dog? No. As she licks out of her bowl. As she licks out of the bowl.
Oh my god.
It's been a whole year and nothing has changed as far as
Lami
Lami.
being out of pocket completely.
But we wouldn't change it for the world.
No, we
We
love
would not change
Lami.
it for the world. Yes.
We love Lami and we love Neon and
Yes, I love the waifus.
Yes. All of us.
I wouldn't change anything
all
about
the
you
love
guys,
all
too.
around.
Even though I get personally attacked all the time.
I think we all get a fucking attacked at
We
some
do.
point, okay?
We
You're not
do.
special.
It just kind of rotates. It
Come back
rotates.
to earlier when I wrote Neon was a shrimp.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh god. We I don't know, is there anything that you've been thinking about this past year? You know?
I mean, I went from mainly just doing photography to now having a job, so
Yeah.
and doing photography. Like, I added to the mix so far.
Yep. I got a roommate. I have a roommate now. One that hasn't been that's a story for another day. But I've had some shit show roommates, let me tell you. But no, it's fine. It's fine. That might be another story for another time. No, this roommate is chill and cool. We love her.
Abbi upgraded her cat game.
I upgraded my cat game. Yes, I now, instead of just having one orange cat and a semi-white dog, I say semi because
2 orange cats.
I do now have two. I do now have 2 orange cats. One of them technically my roommates, but you know, we almost had 3 at one point though. Last year at some point during like the fall or something, I can't remember exactly when.
It was when it was getting colder outside.
It was just starting to get colder. Yeah. One night my roommate is out walking the dog and pouring rain, and she just hears this little meow, meow, meow in the fucking bush. She goes and looks, and there's a little baby kitty.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm getting a call.
Okay? No, tell them you're busy. Answer the phone. And tell them they're busy. Right now, Lami, you're busy. Tell them you're busy.
It's okay. I won't answer him. It was from Social Security, but it's okay.
Oh, fucking ignore that. Are you kidding me? It's after fucking 8 p.m. After 8 p.m., anything government, they get to fuck off. They do not get to call me after.
They can call you earlier. They can call you earlier in the day.
Call me during business hours, and guess what? I'm at work during business hours. Oopsie. Yeah, no, fuck that. It might not even be Social Security. It might be some other fucking shit.
Lami, it might be a scam.
That's true.
Because if it's this late, like it's high chance it's a scam.
Yeah, they wouldn't be calling you at this hour.
No.
Anyway, what was I saying? Cat. Okay. Found little baby. And guess what? This motherfucker was orange too. This little baby kitten.
They almost had 3 orange cats there.
Maybe what I'll do too is I will send I will get the kitten picture posted on socials.
He was a sweet, cute
Oh my god.
baby.
Oh my god. He was so cute. We wanted to keep him so fucking bad. Oh my god. Immediately, as soon as he came in, I loved him. Named him Custard. Don't name the strays.
She made the mistake of naming this little baby.
Don't name the strays, guys. But he was so cute. And he was all over me. Oh my god. Like, if I put him down one time, because we had to keep him in the bathroom to keep him separated from the other 2 cats and the dog, obviously, in case he was sick with anything, you know. That's what you do. But I would go into the bathroom to go use the bathroom, and he would be like, ew, 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 like trying to climb all over my legs, and I'd be like, dude, I'm just trying to take a shit right now, but you're so cute. And so I would pick him up, and then he would be all over my fucking neck and my boobs and my face, and I'd be like, I'm not supposed to be touching you right now that much because you could have a disease. Like, I don't want to, you know, but like, oh my god, it was so hard. It was so hard to let him go. It was so hard. So cute.
I get attached.
So fucking cute.
I get attached to animals. Like, I could never be a foster for any animal because it would end up staying here. There's no way I could let it go.
Yeah. It's difficult. It's fucking kudos to people who foster animals because that is a very hard job.
I would be like, oh, you're mine now.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Keeping
I'm the forever home.
But yeah, so yeah, upgraded my cat game, upgraded my roommate game. And like there's been a lot of like other changes in the background of my life over the past year, I'd say. You guys kind of Lami and Neon obviously know a bit about that, but we've evolved. We met each other also in person this past year, which is a huge thing.
We're planning on doing it again. Maybe we'll do a podcast all in the same area.
Yeah, and then
again. And we won't get sick this time, so we can actually do
it.
Yeah, because we planned that. Yeah, we got disease, and we were no. And
we gotta get Abbi a passport.
Yeah, That's the goal.
That's the goal for this year.
There's been talks about like, oh, we gotta get an Abbi a passport fund going, kind of thing. But I've been slacking on it. I have been slacking. It's whatever. It's fine. I got other priorities, okay?
It's whatever.
And Lami, you've had some changes in your life too, obviously, over the past year.
I have. I got married. I upgraded from semi-wife to wife.
Semi-wife to wife. Yes.
Got married, met you guys, which was awesome. Finally took my first trip ever outside of the US, which was pretty cool. And got a lot of good stuff, honestly. It was a very productive year, I will say, and I wouldn't change anything. It was awesome.
Don't want to miss a thing.
I will say this past year has been an insane roller coaster.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a lot of lows and a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and then it just kept getting lower, and then it got high again.
Like I went under the earth, and then now we're shooting back up. Nah, that just happens with that stuff, Lami. Unfortunately, like my student loans are gone now, and my credit score still went down. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. That low fucking.
You can fix it.
Debt.
You can fix it.
You're never. People are always going to be in debt with the current economic state. I'm not going to go on a rant about that. What are you talking about?
No, we definitely should not go on a rant about that.
We definitely should not.
Oh, also today, my Facebook randomly decided to set that it was my birthday. So I keep getting random notifications of people saying happy birthday. It's not my birthday.
It's not.
It's her birthday, guys. Go wish her happy
birthday. It is going to be Lami's birthday.
Yes, as of recording, it's only a couple days away. Lami's gonna be aging up. Woo! She's gonna be
leveling up.
I'm gonna have Nightfall bite me as a vampire and keep me the same age forever.
Lami's gonna be part
play
of the
vampires
late 20s club.
Wait, are you exposing that Nightfall's a vampire right now?
Shh. Can't tell anyone, guys. It's a secret. Can't tell anyone.
Lami is going to be part of the late 20s club. Woo woo.
She gets to join the party.
She's writing something right now.
Yeah, she is. I like focus.
No. Oh my God, Lami. No. I cannot believe you're that scared of freaking aging. I embrace it. You know, I'm going to be a fucking baddie when I'm in my 50s. Damn straight.
Honestly, yeah. Like, you can't really control it. There's, you're going to age up. Just think of it as leveling up. Just acquiring a new learning experience, new life experience.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm getting older. I just don't want to get older.
Oh my gosh.
Lami, you can't stay young forever.
You can.
I know, but it's also because I promised myself something after I turn 26 and I'm not ready for it. So I'm like, okay.
Well, then if you're not ready for it, don't fucking do that.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
Dude,
it's for the good of my health. It's for the good of my health. I will say it's a health thing.
Okay.
And it's for the better.
Sure. She's not ready. But take it at your own pace, Don't rush into anything. You can take it slow.
Having goals is good, but you don't need to make the goal happen right now. That's not realistic.
No.
It's just
you have those goals because you want to get there. It's something to work towards and celebrate once you get there. And then you have another goal. You just got to keep adding to your goals.
Absolutely.
But yeah, take it at your own pace because you can't rush some things.
Yeah, definitely gonna take things a little bit slower and kind of just focus on what's important. And like, it's been a really challenging year, I will say, with certain things. But honestly, it showed me a lot of who I am and gave like what kind of strength I have. So I'm like just trying to keep going. Sometimes it's hard, but you keep going.
Absolutely.
Because keep on trucking. Yeah,
keep on trucking.
Yeah, it's oh wow. Well, my thought is gone.
It flew away. It flew away. It flew out the window. All those little sparks are the Abby's thoughts flying out the window.
Yeah.
In the background.
They're freaking gone. Yeah, it's good to have goals for your future, period. Like that's absolutely. And if you're struggling with your goals, you can always be flexible with your approach of it. Some people, they need to take it really slow. And some people really need to push themselves into diving head first into it. And that, everybody has a very valid experience around it of achieving their goals.
Yes.
However you
Yeah.
get there is how you get there, and that you get there in the end. That's what's important.
Yes.
And don't worry about
Yes.
rushing it. Honestly, that's one of the things I have to remember. Just you don't need everything to fall into place right now.
Mm-mm.
It just will eventually.
Yes. You gotta take your deep breaths. Let your brain relax for a second, because sometimes your
mushy
brain's
brain.
like this, this, and
Yeah,
you're like,
too many things come at once,
chill.
but then you're also like, oh, I want this, I want that, because you
Mhm.
see other people having that, and you're like, oh, I want that, and then you're
Mhm.
kind of like, wait, I gotta pause. I'm
But it's
stressing
like
myself out.
it's like your own story. You're gonna get there at some point. It just might not be the same timeline as, other people. And that's where
Yeah.
social media can be a little
Mhm.
annoying, because you
Mhm.
see people doing things. You're like, I want to do that. I want
Yeah,
that.
it's
But
a
like,
little
you're just not
annoying,
there
but
yet.
yeah.
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 Take
Yeah.
your time.
Yeah.
You
Take
are
your
not.
time.
You are not. Like realistically, like people on social media are showing an idealized version of themselves. That's what it is.
Like yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks because people look for validation through that a lot of the time. You can see it, and it's toxic, bro. It's toxic. Don't be toxic.
And sometimes you need to just take a break from social media. Like sometimes,
turn it off.
I will try not to touch it for a few days if I'm starting to feel very pressured.
Pressure.
And it can be overwhelming because then you see all the things going on and maybe negative things going on, and you're kind of just like, well, this sucks, and it's very overwhelming. Take a break. Go read a book.
Yes.
Go watch your favorite TV show. Go draw.
Go
crochet,
join
go
Discord with your
outside,
friends. No.
Discord with your friends. Play a couple games. Play good pizza,
Fortnite.
great pizza. Club Penguin.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
We got
Just
Lami to
sit-
play Fortnite last night.
Yes. It's been so long, and finally the three of us. We got second at one point, and
did.
honestly, I almost
We
clutched
should've
it
gotten
right
that
at the
dub.
end. I
We
almost
should've gotten
clutched
Dude,
it.
literally. I killed
was-
one of them. I killed one of them.
And I killed one
She
of
did
them.
it.
And then the guy pushed me, and I had no fucking med kit. Sorry, this is a total tangent. I had no meds. I had nothing. He pushed me. I fucking got a headshot off on that bitch with the Oni shotgun. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And he fucking just, because I had no health, I had no med kit. It was just, and they were camping island the whole time. Okay, anyway, sorry.
It was a very annoying game of Fortnite.
It was.
did great.
It was very annoying.
We did good though. For what happened in the end, we did great.
We did great.
Very, very annoying.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. But yeah, Lami, your birthday's coming up, obviously.
Yes.
That's exciting. Also, it's February as of the recording of this. So
It is.
Yep.
It is February.
So we thought, we talk a little bit about love, a little bit of
Valentine's Day.
romance, a little bit of Valentine.
What's that?
Valentine's Day.
Little Valentines.
Little smoochy.
Lami, what did you do for Valentine's Day?
I was on the way back from my work trip on Valentine's.
Nice.
We spent the entire 8 hours driving from Upper Texas back here.
Did you do anything when you got back home?
No, but Nightfall was sneaky, and I saw the Ring doorbell notification going off a bunch of times. So he basically, I heard that Ring doorbell. I was like, okay, I don't want to ruin it, so I'm not gonna look. And when I got home after a long day, because I had to get dropped off by one of my coworkers, he had to go to work already. We got back after he had clocked in. Because as you guys know, I go in from 8 to 5, and then Nightfall goes in to his job from 5 to 11. So it makes it hard to see each other and shit.
Yeah.
But I got home, and then I saw that he left a sticky note for me in the kitchen, and it had a really nice bouquet of flowers, and he left a sticky note. Where's the sticky note? Oh,
she kept it. She kept the sticky note.
He said, Happy Valentine's Day, my love. I got you a few things when you get home first. The first one is in the kitchen, and the rest is on your desk by the pins. I hope you love it, husband.
Oh, that's so cute.
And so I came home, and he put the note. He put the note with a bouquet of flowers, yellow flowers, and then I get in here, and it's a wine bottle with my favorite wine, and 2 Sonic pop
Oh
vinyls, and a
my.
Sonic comic book. And Sonic comic books,
Oh, my heart.
you can't
It's so
find any
cute.
down here. You cannot find any Sonic comic books like down here. You will find
Mhm.
one at one comic book store. So he went all the way to a city over and went to go get it, and then drove
Oh,
back.
this Nightfall, he did good. He did good.
Dude, and then
GG's.
when he came home, he was like, "Happy Valentine's Day. You want to go to IHOP?" And I was like, "Babe, I'm actually really tired. I kind of just want to
I
sleep."
love
Like,
that he was like, IHOP, let's go. That's her favorite
I,
place.
I was like, "Bro, I'm really tired right now." And he's just like, "Okay, do you want to order pizza? You can order it with my card."
Oh,
And that was
Oh,
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Oh my god.
That is so
He
sweet.
You guys were like kissing and shit too.
All smoochy.
And we tried to have spicy time, but I was tired, bro, and he was tired from work.
No, you know what? That's valid. That is very valid.
That is very valid.
This is what happened. This is what happened. I was like, happy Valentine's Day, and then we were like all that, and then
She passed out. She went to sleep.
She just kind of like, it's like
me and him both. We
we've all
just
done
cuddled,
that.
and then like we were cuddling a little
Honestly-
bit, and then that's it. Like we fell asleep. But honestly, I could not have asked for a better husband. He is literally the best. Like
This is
I
your
love
first
him so
Valentine's
much.
Day as a married
Yeah, this
couple
is-
too.
yeah.
That's so cute.
It's so
It's
cute.
so cute.
yeah, dude, I was
just
so
wanna-
happy.
I just want to
I
pinch your
didn't
little cheeks.
I didn't even get to stay with him the entire day, but he still did he did a really nice thing, and I love him so much
That
for that.
is
He's
super
the best.
cute.
They're
Best
so
husband.
Nice. They're
Best
so
husband. And
nice.
if I had the money, I
Best.
would do it too. But
Oh my gosh! I just looked on at Lami's name.
What? You just looked at her name. So for people who are, I noticed this a while ago. I just didn't say anything.
Big
So
PP.
for those of you who are listening, I love you, appreciate you. Mwah, kisses.
Mwah.
We all have our names along the bottom of our screen.
Yes.
It just shows like Lami, Abbi, Neon, but underneath it shows our quote unquote titles, which are we're putting our handles in. Mine is Abbi Dia, Neon's is Neon X Lotus. Go check us out. And Lami is Mrs. _ Salami with 2 eyes, and then brackets big PP.
Like I didn't notice it at first. Like I'm like, oh, Lami, and then I'm like, wait, there's more. There's more.
It's a little subtle. It's a little subtle.
Just a little slip.
What did you do for Valentine's Day, waifu Neon? Waifu Neon, waifu Abby.
So
Whoever wants
I
to answer
had to
first.
work until
Again with the work. Jesus.
I know, dude. Why does work have to fuck everything
I
up?
know. I had to work until about like I think what was it, like 2? So like it wasn't a super long day. Like I got home like around like 2-3 o'clock. Oh wait, no, actually no. I got home like later. It was like 7 or something. 7. Because me and Wolf streamed. Never mind, it wasn't 2 o'clock. It was like 7 o'clock at night. So we planned it out because me and Wolf usually don't really do Valentine's Day. We usually maybe get like a snack or something or whatever. Like we used to go out to eat and like do
Sure.
the whole thing and like gifts and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're like, you go to the restaurant, they're rushing you out. Like they're like,
No, literally.
food, water, get out of here, go, next person. Like it's like that, and I get it. Like they know it's gonna be busy. It's just it feels very rushed, and it doesn't feel like you get a solid time
And
together.
then you hear all these people like talking, and you're like, ah.
yeah, it's just like there's a lot
Mhm.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So lately we've been just getting like takeout. So it could be like Taco Bell, or we might get a little fancy and go to like, get takeout from like a restaurant.
Mhm.
So I'm like, do I say the restaurant name? I'm debating. But we did get takeout from a restaurant, and we got nicer stuff. Like I got a little bit of shrimp. He got a hamburger, like a nice
On
burger.
theme. Shrimp on theme, yeah.
Yeah. No,
Shrimp on
okay.
theme, yeah. Look, she's even wearing the
Um,
pink sweater.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
So I surprised him because on like we were ordering food and we were having a little great time with our card just like not working, like going through. Like their website was just like not whatever. The payment wasn't, it was being weird, right? So during that time, I run into the store and go get some Valentine's Day candy because I'm like, I'm going to surprise him. I'm going to do a little something. He also went to Dairy Queen and got an ice cream cake and me a sundae.
Oh.
So
You guys are
I
sickening.
came home and like he likes the Reese's, like the little hearts, right? But literally everyone and their mom wanted those things because there was none left in the store. So I got him like a big Reese's heart.
Oh,
and then I got
I
myself.
fuck with those things. I love those things so much. Oh
Those
my
are
god.
really
like,
good, dude.
I should have bought one. I forgot to buy one for myself. I'm sure there's leftovers.
And then I got myself some Yorks, like the York hearts.
the York peppermint patties.
Yeah. Yes.
But it's a heart.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yes. So we had a solid assortment of snacks, and then we streamed some It Takes Two together. We played a little game.
Yes, that was really fun to watch. Actually, you guys were so freaking cute to watch. I watched.
will
I
be doing-
haven't watched it. I really want to.
It is on YouTube. I do upload my
I will
VODs
watch
on
it.
YouTube.
I will watch it.
Yeah, it's really entertaining watching them work together and really cute. The one battle you guys, the one with the fucking robot queen or whatever, that was like,
Oh, yeah,
you
the
guys were there
wasp.
for so long, but it was
Like it wasn't like I don't know what was going on because I've played it before with Goofy. Like me and Goofy played It Takes Two together before. And I know that fight doesn't need to take that long, but for some reason, I don't know if it was a connection thing or what, but like I could not shoot.
yeah,
queen,
there was some
like I
weird
was supposed
bug.
to.
There was some weird bug, bug.
And so
wasp.
Wolf's just like, shoot it. I'm like, I can't, like, because like a little circle shows up on the screen. If you can shoot, like it's not like it's not like Fortnite or like those games where you can just shoot whenever. It's like you have to wait for a specific thing, and it wasn't. I was trying to move around. I was trying to like jump off,
Yeah.
trying to reset it so that we could just get this thing done.
It was definitely bugging out
But
for some reason.
It was a good time.
Yeah, you guys were very entertaining, and I can't wait for you guys to pick it up again.
Oh, I'm excited for this next bit because Wolf doesn't know what's coming, and I know.
Ooh,
And I
know what's coming too.
Mm-hmm.
I
wasn't
also
there.
know because I was like, I'm sorry, I can't wait for you guys to finish the game. So I went and watched somebody else play through it. Like, obviously, now mind you, they were like talking over the cutscenes kind of thing, and they were like editing out a lot. So like, I just know the general arc of the story and what happens. I don't know specifically everything that happens.
But like,
yeah.
I love like the artwork and like all the stuff in that game. So like, I'm excited for Wolf to see all of it too.
It's a great game to play for Valentine's
And then
Day.
It's
There's-
a really cute game.
There's another game that is made by the same company, and it's like Split. I don't remember if that's the full name or whatever, but it's coming out I think next month.
Oh,
And it's definitely more up Wolf's alley. So I think once we finish It Takes Two, we'll get that one.
ooh, that would
Yeah.
be
Play
cute.
through that one.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was our Valentine's Day. Abby, what did you do?
I played Destiny and watched you stream and had some drinks. So it was a very laid back, chill Valentine's Day, nothing eventful. Single gal
that's a
here. Woo woo. I didn't I'm not I've never been a huge Valentine's person anyway. Like historically with my partners, it's kind of similar to what with you. Like we have done the big things before. But generally, it would be more like a night in, keep it chill, low key.
Yeah.
And just like hang out together kind of thing. So like, nothing crazy happened Valentine's Day for me. I just had some whiskey on the rocks and did some Destiny things, which
You got Liddy and played games.
which is like
Always the
not.
best time.
It's a normal Friday night for me, honestly. It's just getting Liddy.
Always the
played
best time.
I think in the future, one of these podcasts, we're going to be doing a little...
gaming. Yeah, we might just straight up be
Yes.
gaming.
We might
Oh, I
just be
thought you were
gaming.
gonna say drinking. I was
Well, we
like,
might drink too. We might do a little... we might do a little drunk history, maybe.
oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, no, uneventful. Whiskey on the Rocks is.
But I mean, like,
probably-
honestly, you had a good time.
I did.
You had a nice time with yourself.
I did. Whiskey on the Rocks is honestly, it's my go-to drink. Canadian whiskey, obviously. Oh, Canada, let's go.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And it's just like, I find it hits just perfectly for me. It's just nice. That's all.
I'm not a big whiskey girl, but I'll partake sometimes.
I understand. It's like a lot of people, it's just straight up liquor. Like, it's just drinking straight up liquor, but you're sipping it. I can understand that not a lot of people are super into that.
I think like the flavor is good, but like that like burn, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Like that like.
Yeah, I get it. And that's why you gotta go slow.
Whiskey glasses.
What is it? What was I gonna say too? Oh, Destiny. Obviously, that's something that I've recently been getting into.
Yeah, you have. You have.
I'm a little bit hooked. I think it started because Bappo started sharing the gay lore. Honestly.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised for Destiny they didn't do the Crimson Doubles. They usually do that for around Valentine's Day, and so like you team up with another person and do stuff like together.
Oh.
And me and Wolf
neat.
used to do that. That was our Valentine's Day. We used to get some food and we would have 2 screens and our Xboxes and we play Destiny together. We do a little LAN party.
Aw, that's so cute. That is so cute.
Dude, my Valentine's days have all just been me and Nightfall like going to work.
Well, like I would work, or, like something would happen, but like to finish out the day, that would be what we did.
Yeah,
That sort of thing.
Well, I'm not really like, okay, so like I love celebrating Valentine's Day. I think it's really cute, but like I'm not like, you don't have to buy me anything expensive.
Yeah.
Nightfall. But if we're gonna go to dinner, I always tell Nightfall, look, if we're really like, if we want to do the dinner and stuff like that, let's go the week before Valentine's Day, or the week after Valentine's Day, when everyone's trying to save their money for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's what
That
we
way
would
we
do. Yeah.
That way we can have the fancy dinner, or go to IHOP at like midnight or like 2 a.m. so that way no one's there,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what me and Wolf would do too. If we were gonna go out to eat, like we would go either the week before or the week after. I feel like a lot more people are on the week after because people work or like they're like, oh, like we'll
go
do
after
something
Valentine's
later.
Day,
Yeah, like a lot of people have that same idea.
But some people won't go before because it's kind of like, okay, that's before Valentine's
Yeah, but like
Day.
before, like you have a better shot of having less people usually.
And also, it's in the same month as my birthday, so I'm like, dude, if we're gonna do something for my birthday, then I'd rather just not do anything for Valentine's Day. I'm
yeah, or like
but
you can get
I
like
told him, like-
flowers or something, little, and then
yeah,
or
I
like
told him,
candy
like,
or whatever.
Ain't nothing wrong with
you
getting
can
some
just give me
flowers.
flowers,
No.
but he got me like the pop vinyls in the comic, and I'm like, because
No,
he knows I'm
he
starting a
treated
Sonic
you.
comic collection. Yeah, he treated me. I'm like, and I feel so bad because I didn't treat him. The only thing I really got him was like a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
That's still something. It's not like you were
I-
like, oh, I got all
I
this
didn't
stuff
even
and I
pay-
didn't even do anything. So you put the effort in to get it. You
Yes.
did that.
I got his favorite one too. So
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
When I was walking to the store to get my little candy treat for me and Wolf, I legit, the whole time I was picking up stuff on my way home, I kept hearing people arguing about Valentine's Day, and I'm like,
oh no,
I'm like,
oh fuck.
There's too much pressure on Valentine's Day to be honest. Because
oh my gosh.
you can celebrate your love with your friends, your family, your partner, whoever, anytime. Valentine's Day is just like a Hallmark holiday. There's nothing special about it. There should be no pressure about it. You can make plans for it, but like,
I just think
not
the
be
decorations are cute, honestly. Like
Yeah.
I love the colors. Like I like the heart-shaped like cups. I like the heart-shaped decorations. I've always been more of like, I like the decorations kind of person.
Yeah,
I like the
like,
aesthetic of
That's
it.
something
The
you can do
aesthetic,
for
yeah.
Valentine. Like, you don't have to put this whole thing. Just show that you love it. And that's the thing too. If you're constantly showing your partner love and they're showing you
Mhm.
love all the time, it takes the pressure off of Valentine's
Mhm.
Day 100%
Mhm.
because you're like,
Like,
we
I
have
know
already,
you love me. You don't have to do anything.
you
I
know,
mean,
it's
at my work,
oh god.
the amount of people trying to schedule, because I work at a massage place,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of people trying to schedule last minute things. I'm like, this is
Oh
not the
God.
thing you schedule last minute. I also had a guy calling, and he's like, yeah, I want to set up an appointment for my girl. I'm like, okay, what's her last name? I don't know. I'm like, if you don't even know her last name,
My
if you don't
How
even
is
know
she
her
your
last
girl
name,
if you don't know her last name?
oh
he
Oh, I
literally
don't
said,
know.
he's like, you think you know someone? I'm like, you should know her last name.
oh
If you're scheduling her a massage for Valentine's Day, you should know her last name.
oh my god. I mean, he could be a sugar daddy and she might be deliberately
be.
hiding that, you know. He could be like,
True.
I want to get this beautiful girl
True.
some love, you know.
So I was like, I will just put your last name in, because I'm like, I need to get this man off the phone.
yeah.
You already put me on hold one time to try and fit. I'm like, we just need to wrap this up.
Wrap it up, buddy.
Rabbit.
So I just put his last name.
Wrap it. Literally,
like-
everyone was
Oh, I did that too.
so. Everyone was kind of panicking about going back super fast on so when we were on our trip, we had to take like 2 different cars because obviously we all can't fit in like one car and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
everyone was like panicking about going back home early and doing all this stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, if your partner, well, okay, it's because I saw some things on the trip that were
He's like, oh, I didn't see
like,
it. I didn't see
you know,
it.
you hear. I'm not gonna like spill my guts or anything because
Yeah.
but like you hear about these things. You hear about these things, but when you actually see it with your own eyes, it's insane. Like it's like,
Mhm.
what did I just see? You know. So I
Uh-huh.
feel like a lot of the, how should I say? How do I say this without like exposing? A lot of the people who were maybe not focusing all their attention on the people they should be focusing the attention on, and we're focusing it somewhere where they shouldn't focus it on.
Oh no.
They started doing all this stuff and gathering these things and putting in more effort because they maybe felt some sort of bad
Like they
guilty.
might have felt pretty
And I'm like,
guilty. Oh. Oh no.
and I'm like, dude, like that's your struggle, not mine. Anyway, so that's your struggle, not mine. But I'm over here like riding with other people in like the vehicle that I'm in. We're really chill about it, and we're like, okay, like I'm going home, you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
They left it like, I want to say like an hour, 2 hours early, so they can get back an hour, 2 hours early, so they can plan all this romantic shit and stuff. And and it was me and 2 other female coworkers. And we were
Yeah.
just vibing in the car, just not worried about getting back. We're kind of just like chilling. Yeah,
Just like
stopping at
chilling.
Bucky's,
I was like, our people
stopping
will
at
be
the Cheesecake Factory.
stopping at Bucky's.
Cheesecake
get any-
Factory.
You get snacks at Bucky's? Oh my god.
Fuckies?
My
I got a
brain.
can of Pringles. Pro tip: if you're going to Bucky's, do not eat a brisket sandwich after 4 hours of you leaving the store with it, because that shit will fuck you up.
I've
hurt my stomach.
never, I don't even know what Bucky's is, but
I've never been to Bucky's. We have a Bucky's blanket here because Wolf has been there, but I have never been
Dude,
to Bucky's.
the snacks from Bucky's are legendary. I will say, but just don't do what I did and get a brisket sandwich at 8 a.m. and then you're like, I'm saving this for lunch, and it's supposed to be refrigerated if you're taking it off the heat and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
your
didn't-
stomach ends up hurting.
You didn't end up refrigerating it, did you? Oh, Lami.
Dude, it was bad.
Or
It was
Lami's
bad,
tummy.
dude. It was
stomach.
bad.
meow,
R.I.P.
But rip, dude, for real, rip. I was ripping it in the back seat. Anyway, so on Valentine's Day.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, like it was this whole adventure, but we were chilling, and then like I came home and was surprised with that. I'm like, oh my god, like thank you. But it's kind of like, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. After
You're
all
not
that happened, I was
expecting
like,
it. Like you're not like putting pressure on it. Yeah.
Yeah. After all that shit that I witnessed from other people, I was like, why am I hearing the Ring doorbell going off so many times?
Maybe also he missed you, like while you were gone. So he's like, I'm gonna make it extra special. I'm gonna get her stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
literally when I came back, all he would say, like, I was only gone for 4 days, mind you. I was gone for 4 days.
I mean, 4
And
days is a decent time.
I love Nightfall so much. I'm not gonna lie, I missed him a lot too. I miss sleeping next to him. Just 4 days. He wasn't
It's
gone
weird.
to war.
Like there's you feel like this empty space.
Yeah,
like,
it was empty. Like I'm like, oh man, I feel so lonely, and I know I'm like with people, but it's like, you know, I'm in this hotel room by myself. I have no one to talk to and shit. And then Nightfall, when I got back, all he said was like, oh, I miss this, and I'm like, what do you miss? And he's just like, I missed your presence, and I'm like,
oh my god. I mean, to be fair, it is. I want to say it's a little bare minimum to be missing you, but it's still sweet the way he goes about it and showing you that. That's
like,
great.
it's like, I totally understand what you mean. It's like bare minimum to miss you, but the way he says it, dude, and the facial expressions he has, I'm like, you're about to make me cry because like you're making me feel like I kicked a lost puppy or something like that, or like kicked you to the curb and. Not like guilting me, but like it makes my heart like swell. You know what I mean? To see how much he loves me and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes like when you're separated, you don't think about the missing. Like there's certain things that will come up sometimes, but then like when you like give them a hug and like, you know, like you see them again after they could be gone for like a day. Like it's not even, you know, and it's like when they come back, there's like this like comfort and like nice feeling, and it's like. You can be independent, you know, you can be...
Abby, I get that feeling with you.
Yeah, I mean, we miss Lami. Like, she'll be, you know, busy. She's doing her own thing. Yeah. And we're like, we miss her voice. Well, we haven't heard her in days.
Where's Lami been? It feels
or
like
if Abby's down for the count sick or off doing something, you know.
Usually if I'm sick, let's be real.
We'll be like, it's weird.
Or
like,
if Neon's eating some gluten. And she can't get off the toilet.
We'll be like, what the fuck? Where is this person? Where have they gone?
Yeah, it's like, it's weird because it's like a lot of the time, because it's obviously we hang out in Discord a lot. Like it's almost like a nightly routine. It's almost a nightly routine at this point, unless like we're out doing stuff with our, you know, with other people.
Yeah.
But it's like a nightly routine. So then when it's like someone's not there, it's like a weird feeling.
It's a weird feeling because you're like, oh, like where are these people who I talk to like almost all the time, you know? And I felt that way for like a bit because I'm like, man, I have no one to talk to, and but that's all other stuff. But anyway, so like when we talk so often, it's like, where is this person, or where did this person go, or where are these people? Where is everyone? I talk to them every day. Are you dead?
Yeah. It's very weird when we don't talk.
There's been times where like someone's missing and we just get this like intuition like in our gut.
Fucking
that, like
Bappo when he
something
almost
is wrong.
Fucking died. He didn't actually almost die, but he almost died.
No. Like he went MIA. Like we didn't see him
for like 3 days.
Usually, we didn't see him for 3 days, and we're like, something's wrong.
Something.
Like usually we would have gotten like a TikTok from him, a meme, or like
we would have gotten something.
He would have said something.
Yeah,
something. But
we were like,
he hadn't talked to us all the time. I was like,
it was silence from him, and I'm like, something is wrong.
Yeah, we were like,
we
what
all
the fuck
felt
is,
it. We were like,
what if he's in a fucking ditch somewhere? And then Wolf was like, nah, he's just getting that puss. He's just
like he's just find out he was in the hospital.
Yeah, he was in the fucking hospital.
So we called it.
Yeah, it was. We knew what was gonna fucking happen. We knew it.
We knew it, or at least like we had a feeling about it, because I was like, there's something
women's
wrong.
intuition,
like,
man.
Dude,
we know what we're
You gotta trust your gut. You gotta
know what we're talking about. Trust your fucking gut.
Literally.
Something feels weird. Trust your gut.
Yeah, fucking. That dude too. He was like, yeah, so I was in the hospital, and it's like, why?
He said it so casually too.
He's like, I didn't have my phone. I'm like,
how did you survive?
I feel like that's such a guy thing though, to be honest. Like, Oh yeah, I just lost my thing.
I just don't have
I didn't have it.
And they don't feel
It's
inclined to share that information with the group or anything like that either.
No.
Yeah. He's just like, it's okay. I'll get back to it later. And we're all over here crying, being like, what's happening?
Where is he? I'm worried.
We literally made up like a little like we made a milk carton with a missing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
We'll share that.
I forgot about the milk carton.
We will share it. We will share it because like we had Bappo's face on, like not his actual face, but like his character on the box, and it says missing if you see him.
Yeah. I totally forgot about the fucking milk carton. That's so good. God, we're funny. God
We're
damn.
good. We're so good.
We're funny fucking people. Oh, the glowing post-it notes back. Also,
okay, it's a Bappo, I think.
I can't see that. Lummy.
I feel like we're playing like Pictionary and
cannot
like
see.
the board keeps erasing on us type of thing.
Lummy, it's still glowing. Oh, it's a star.
That's a star.
Yeah, it's the star was glowing.
What
What are you?
I feel like we're like trying to guess. Like we're playing
It's a
Pictionary
heart.
right now.
It's a heart.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a star with a heart. Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't going to finish it.
Oh. Okay. So we talked about the highlights
Anyway.
of Valentine's Day. So now I think we should get into the not so great Valentine's Day that we've experienced. Who wants to go first?
I was gonna say before we get into this, can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, go pee.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Go
I gotta take a yeah.
We'll take a little intermission.
Guys, I made it. I made it back. I'm sorry. Took so long.
You're good. You know, sometimes it happens. It hits, you know. It
Oh
hits.
god.
It happens.
I
You
feel
gotta do what you
lighter
gotta
now.
do.
Well, it's a great lead up into
What we're gonna talk
Valentine's
about?
Day disasters. Maybe not the best Valentine's Days.
Right, I forgot. Right, we are back now. Right. Okay.
Yes, we are back.
I know.
After a very long intermission.
It's okay.
We were watching your TikToks.
Yeah.
We played the one Gorg. Oh, it is useless to yell. Gorg.
Yes,
Very
we played that
lobby
one.
right now.
Yes, very
Michael
long.
wasn't here. He was not here.
He wasn't here. He wasn't here.
I had to rely on my own wits to survive.
Why is the visual for that just like Lami like clutching whatever's close to her?
Come, sister, sit by the fire. We shall stay warm together.
She's calling Bailey. Bailey,
Bailey,
I need help.
Stay home with me. Please, Bailey.
You run
There's
out of toilet
sometimes-
paper. Bailey, come. Bailey, come.
What?
Poor dog.
Oh, no. Jeez.
There's sometimes like if I'm home alone, I'll be like, Cade, come here. I need a moral support. And he'll come. He'll be all excited and he'll come sit next to me and he'll look at me and be like, can I leave, please? Can I leave?
Can I leave?
And he just hears you just destroying
Yeah.
the toilet.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. He's like, I drink out of there, ma'am.
No, he does not. He at least does not do that.
Yeah, I
He's
actually
good.
it's not a huge issue with most dogs that I've had
Mm-mm.
actually. It's kind of wild that
He
they
did one time, but also I usually we close the lid afterwards, you know? Like
My-
we don't leave it up.
My cat used to pee in the toilet.
That's
Really?
a skill, honestly, for cats.
That's actually
Like,
a
that's
skill.
true.
You not.
Clutch.
I shit you not. He would squat and pee in the toilet. It was the funniest.
Why
fucking
did he
thing.
stop?
I
Why
don't
did
know
he stop?
because I think it was because he
He
just
said
saw-
it was unhygienic for his paws.
Yeah, he's like, I can't bury it.
Well, I'm trying to remember because, like, here's the thing. It started because I first got my cat when I was still living with my mom, and my mom was the
Mhm.
first person to notice it, and I'm like, no fucking way, you're lying. And she's like, Abby, And I'm like, what? And she's like, look, it's happening. And I look over in the bathroom that was in her bedroom, and sure enough, this cat is fucking pissing in the toilet. I was like, what the fuck?
In the toilet.
This is
In the
amazing.
toilet.
Well, we fucking lost
toilet-
our minds. It was so funny because he was
Dude,
staring
that is
us down.
insane,
the
bro.
I mean,
whole
that would be
time.
pretty. I'm just imagining you walk by the bathroom. The cat's like, "Hey."
Yeah. Well,
You
I
just
think
keep walking.
Hey, what's up?
I think
With the
I
newspaper in his
stopped-
hand.
I think I
Mhm.
stopped
Yeah,
giving
he's
him
just-
access to the bathroom. I don't remember
So he's like,
because he was like knocking
like,
shit
"My
over
toilet.
and like doing all that.
My golden throne.
So
My
he
golden
he
throne.
did stop.
You should have gotten him a
doing it.
porta potty.
That would have.
Oh wait,
A
no,
whole
no,
porta
no,
potty.
not,
A whole
not
porta
a porta
potty.
potty, not a porta potty. Those like kindergarten ones, the
oh,
toddler
like the
ones.
little,
little
like the
toilets.
training.
Yeah, the training ones.
toilets.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would put it. So how this position he would take too is his hind paws would be like in the toilet bowl, on the like holding himself up against the walls of the toilet bowl, and his front paws
Uh-huh.
would be on the seat, and so his butt would be in prime position to pee in the toilet. I don't know why he stopped, because that would have been amazing if he continued to pee in the toilet.
Lami's demonstrating.
Excuse me.
I'm just imagining like the tail too. Like he's just like up.
It's like
You know,
straight up like that.
Yeah,
It
and
was
he's just like
up.
poised.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Oh my gosh, she's drawing on the sticky notes again.
I miss those days. I wish he still did it. Also, this
I'm
is
just
not
a-
remotely related to Valentine's
No.
Day at all.
It's okay. It's a true after stream soup vibe right now.
Oh my
Can't
god.
see it. You gotta bring it closer.
It's glowing.
There it is. Oh, she drew it. Yep. That tail is
Is
so
that
fluffy.
it? Wait. That's the toilet seat. Hang on.
Oh,
Okay, I was
oh.
like, what the fuck? Hang on. No, keep it close. You gotta keep it close.
Keep it
because-
close. Yeah, you gotta keep it close. You can't let the light touch it. Ah, yes. Yes.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
pretty
a very,
accurate. That's
Yeah.
pretty accurate. Oh
She
my
drew
god.
a picture of cheesecake.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so crazy that he actually did that, though. Like, honestly, I miss it. I miss it. Go back to peeing in the toilet, baby. He's asleep.
Go back to peeing in the
Go
toilet.
back. Well,
It hasn't
on
been the
toilet
same.
talk, is there some Valentine's Day things that happened that should have gone down the drain?
Oh, Neon. That was good. Good one. Good one. Good job.
yes.
You get 2
Oh.
claps.
I didn't understand the joke until like 5 seconds later. I was like,
I feel like honestly, I haven't had any like Valentine's days that were like bad, you know, like I've never had like anything like super memorable. Like besides like restaurants being like, you know, there's one time we were forgotten for like probably a solid half hour. Didn't even bring us water. That sort of thing. But like I don't think there's been like I've not been with a person, you know, like and had something bad happen. Or like
Yeah.
weird or not great, you know.
Not on Valentine's Day. Have I had
Yeah.
some interesting experiences with we'll say dating? Absolutely. The first one that comes to mind. We'll call him Chode.
Senor Chode.
We're not talking not for any particular
Senor.
reason. Not for I know what you're thinking, but no,
Mhm.
not for any
Okay.
particular reason. Different
Okay.
Anyway, so actually maybe we should call him Hog. We're gonna call him Hog because he didn't have a chode, he had a hog. All right, this guy. Okay. Sorry, let me start at the beginning.
Yes,
This is gonna be
yes,
an
yes.
18 plus story, by the way.
Yes.
So now is your
18 plus.
final warning. If you have any youngins around, go away, get rid of them. 18 plus
Go
story.
away.
Yeet him out.
Get 'em,
So
yeet
there
'em.
in my early 20s, late like 19, 20, 21ish,
Mhm.
I went on Tinder.
Okay.
I mean,
As one
does when you're single, right?
Yeah.
And I matched with this guy, whose name we shall refer to him as Hog. And this guy, I can't see what Lami. You gotta bring it close to the camera.
It's gotta be like right up.
Yeah,
right up close.
Hog. Yeah, motorcycle.
Yeah, motorcycle.
So you can have a visual representation of what he looks like.
Yeah,
like a motorcycle.
Yeah, he looks
That's
exactly like a Harley Davidson. Exactly. So this guy, we match because purely off of Tinder is a fucking cesspool, and you don't, if you're matching people on Tinder for things other than their visual appearance, you're lying. You're a liar. So anyway, we obviously
Pause for 1 second. I'm just imagining like the motorcycle now and Abby like as this animated
There's on
story.
a date. She's just riding him off into the sunset.
If you can hear me right now, just imagine a cartoon animation of Abby and a motorcycle, please.
There may have been writing involved. I don't know.
While she's telling this story, just envision a motorcycle.
Yes. So Hog and I match, and we're chatting away, and he talks about how I see you guys try to hold back the laughter. We're talking.
I'm just imagining her and the motorcycle like that at the table.
We never went on a real date, first of all. I want that to be clear.
Oh, it's Tinder.
It's Tinder. We did not go on a date, all right? We fucking hell. I can't believe I'm telling this story on stream. But it's fine. We're chatting, and one of the things he talks about is how he works at a gym, or he's a regular at a gym or whatever, and how he loves getting people into working out. And so one of the things he's talking to me about is helping me with starting to work out, which is, by the way, that is not necessarily a red flag, but it's like it's a sex thing, 100%. That is a thing. It's a fetish or whatever you want to call it. Guys, there's certain guys that just love getting women to start working out with them, and they love the idea of training women on how to work out and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, at the time, I wasn't really concerned about that because, again, I'm on Tinder, so I'm just saying whatever because it's like,
You're just like, yeah.
You know, I've thought about getting into working out again. I work out a little bit. At the time, I did work out a little bit. Realistically, now I don't fucking make the time for it. I should, but anyway.
I think we all should at some point, but it's not in the cards. No. Anyway, continue, Abby.
He's talking all about how he wants to get me to work out with him, and I'm like, yeah, sure, maybe. Anyway, we end up. Finally, it's late one night, as one does, and they're messaging on Tinder, as one does. And
you up.
The classic you up. This is gonna be not family friendly. I'm again not family. This is going to be a bit graphic, not family friendly.
Hold on.
Get ready, guys.
One more drawing, one more fan art. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Zoom in. Bring it closer to the camera, Lami.
So close.
Not that close.
Okay, back it up.
There, stop. I can't make out what that is.
Is that a bee?
A bird and a bee.
Yeah.
Oh, a bird and a bee. Obviously. Sorry. Anyway, so we end up meeting up, and the thing is, I was still at the time living with my parents.
Yeah.
So I'm like hoping when we meet up, we'll be going back to his place because it's like I don't want to bring you back to my place. We meet up in the middle of the fucking he walked over to like my area. And I also don't like the idea of having a essential stranger in my house, but whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, so yeah, and then we're talking about, oh, you want to go back to, he's like, you want to go back to your place? And I'm like, oh, I thought maybe we could go back to yours. And he's like, oh, I can't have you over. And I'm like, well, you know what? My place is closer anyway. Let's just go back to my place. So I sneak him into my house at like 3:00 in the morning.
Little Abby just like,
I mean, I'm a legal adult at this point. Like my my mom was very lax and all that. Like, she wouldn't really care that much. She would probably just be like, really, bitch? Really? But
she's like giving you the side eye, like
He's like that mom from
Be
Mean
safe.
Girls. Like, do you guys
want
need
any
any
snacks?
you
snacks?
want snacks?
You want any-
you have some Gatorade.
Oh no! Gatorade. So anyway, and I had the basement to myself, and they were all
Okay.
the way up on the top floor. So it was like there was a lot of separation, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Because there was 3
Yeah.
floors: basement, main floor, top floor, kind of thing. So anyway,
yeah, you had some space.
this guy, Mr. Hogg, oh my
no.
god, it's so
Here we go.
embarrassing. It's so
Here we go.
embarrassing. So he was well endowed, right?
Uh-huh.
Which is cool, great. He was also he had I'm trying to put it in a way that isn't like super just blatantly what it is. He
I
had
mean, Abby,
the stones,
I can believe
both the stones and the pillar were well endowed, very large, okay? Everything was large.
Lami's holding up a bottle of glue and her bowl to highlight.
Like, it was, I was honestly surprised with how,
Okay, hold on.
at the time, how large everything was.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, you know what? Guys love hearing about how their stones and
Oh,
pillars are
no.
large. So
Oh no, Abby.
I
Oh
comment
no.
on it. I comment on it specifically, which for some reason I specifically called out that he has he has boulders. I didn't say boulders, but we know what I'm talking about, okay?
Yes. I'm just imagining nice boulders.
Nice boulder.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
But I was like, okay, big, let's go. And anyway, so I point that out, and he says, "Oh, I thought girls liked large boulders." And I'm like, I mean, that's an interesting response. Like, I didn't say they were bad. I was a
Yeah.
little I was just kind of like, okay, word. And then, hang on, I need water.
She's getting heated just telling the story right now. Dang.
No, it was not that. It was so we, things start happening, more stuff starts happening, and he says the one fucking line that now, as an old, slightly older adult, I'm not an old adult, obviously, but like, I have more experience. If I hear this
Yes.
line, I walk out. He says to me, "Do
This
you
is the
suck
flag.
dick?" And I'm like, really?
Oh. Oh no.
Asking like, is this
Lock
a
it
thing
back
you
up.
do?
Lock
Not-
it back up.
Like, I'm like, okay, not into, like, for some reason, that is just a line that a lot of guys liked to use back in the day. I don't, I'm just like, really? So anyway, whatever. But I say, yeah, sure. And I start,
Sure.
I start
Sure.
doing him the favor
You should have been like, for you, I will.
For you.
for you. Anyway, I start doing this. This is so graphic. I can't believe I'm telling this fucking story. He is what many people call a head pusher. If you don't know what that is,
Oh.
I'm not explaining it. You can fucking Google it. Or as an adult,
what?
you could a head
A
pusher.
head pusher.
Do you know what a head pusher is, Lami?
Oh, yeah.
Because I can send it in the group chat if you're not sure. But I'm not explaining it on.
I'm good.
Okay.
I've been through it. I've been through it.
I've been through it. I
I
know. Yeah. I hate. Yeah. Head pushing. I don't like it.
Unless
Like,
like,
let me.
there's-
If I'm gonna go there, let me go there on my own time.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't?
I can sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Sometimes it's nice.
But when you are he is very well endowed, like I said, right? So that's one. Two, I don't fucking know this guy's last name. Like, we don't know each other. Like, you don't just do it, you know? You don't just do it.
You don't, yeah, you don't just do it when you don't even know my name.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So, he's head pushing, and I'm like, okay, dude. So I come up for air because I need that to live, and I say, can you stop doing that, please? He's like, oh yeah, sure, totally, absolutely. So I get back. Streamer.
Streamer's having a great time right now.
Sorry, we were doing so well with not addressing chat when we were in the fucking. Oh my god! Every time.
Finish it.
Finish the story,
Okay.
Abby.
Yes. Okay. So he's head pushing. I come up for air. I'm like, hey, dude, can you stop, please? He says, oh yeah, absolutely, totally. Okay. I get back down to what I was doing. And what does he start doing again? He starts fucking head pushing again. He does it again after I've already said, don't fucking do that. Like, hello, rude. So I say to him, hey, remember when I just said to stop doing that?
Did him.
I mean, Lami, some people like that. So like
this, like,
just burp on it.
He says, I say to him, can you stop fucking doing that after I just asked you to stop doing it? He said, sorry. I thought girls liked that. And I'm like, okay, again, bringing up what you think girls like. This is very interesting.
I feel like it's a person by person basis.
Yeah. You know, as women, we are in fact individuals. Crazy concept, I know, but
Crazy, wild.
So anyway, eventually I just stopped. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm done. He's not gonna fucking stop doing that. But I'm like, he's in my house now. I still want to take advantage of the situation, if you will.
The situation, yes.
So he starts doing me a favor, you know, because I'm like, hey, do you give head? Like, you know, you asked me, I'm asking you now. Yeah. So he starts doing that. And then he chomps down. Teeth. Chomp. Ow. Yeah. Chomps down. I shit you not. I have a history. Obviously, I have a running theme in my life of getting bitten. But like this,
I'm speechless.
He chomped down. So I say, fucking ow. What are you doing? Guess what he said. Guess it.
Did you say I thought girls like that?
I thought girls liked that. I thought that was what girls liked. And I'm like, first of all, where the fuck are you getting your information from?
Who wants
Pornhub
that area getting chomped down on? Like, actually, like, teeth.
Probably
like,
some girl.
ow.
Probably he's getting his information on the website.
On the prawns. The prawns.
Yes.
On the prawns.
Yeah,
and
so
it's
I'm
a
like,
weird side.
So I'm like, and again, obviously everybody is different. I'm sure there's a woman out there that likes to get chomped on, but not me. Okay. And you don't just do that when you, again, first sexual encounter with this, first in-person encounter with this man. Okay. And that is what, it was just a fucking nightmare. So anyway, after that, I'm like, okay, you're done. Let's just finish this. Let's finish you off, kind of thing. Because I just wanted him out of my fucking house at this point.
Like, get out of here.
And
get out of here.
I decided to go through with it because my standards were in hell back then. Okay, I have risen my standards since then, but
she has arisen.
I'm pretty sure there was another point where he was just like jackhammering, and I was like, okay, dude. This is if I say anything, he's just gonna say I thought women like that, so I'm done. Anyway, now you might be thinking the encounter's done. He's out of my house now. It must be over. It must be over. It must be over.
She must have kicked him out and sent him on his way.
We also apparently we had exchanged numbers at some point. I don't think we did it I would not have given him my number that night. I just wouldn't have done it. But
did you do it before?
It must have been before, because the next part takes place over text message. I shouldn't let. Oh my god, it's still fucking mind blowing to me to this day. The fucking caucasity of this bitch. Anyway, next day rolls around, and I am hanging out with a friend of mine. His name, I don't know, his name, Jerry. He's a dude. He's a dude.
Okay. Yeah.
But it doesn't fucking matter. He's a dude, but he's a friend of mine. We're hanging out. We're going for a drive. Who would I get a fucking text from but fucking Hog? And I'm like, oh boy, this ought to be good. I had already spilled the beans to Jerry also, by the way, because we were that kind of friend where we could do that. And he thought it was just fucking hilarious. He thought it was so funny. And I'm like, he's like, you dumb bitch, you finished? And I'm like, oh, I mean, I didn't finish, but he finished. We wrapped it up, you know?
We wrapped it up, yeah.
Anyways, so fucking Hog texted me. It texted me as I'm in the car with Jerry. And he's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh, not much. What about you? He's like, no, not much. What are you up to? And I'm like, oh, I'm just hanging out with a friend of mine. Hog then says, well, is it a dude?
Is it a guy?
Is it a guy? And I'm like, LOL. I mean, what if it is? And Hog says, well, I'm not really comfortable with you hanging out with other men.
Oh my god.
Get out of here. You're out.
Like, excuse me? What's my last name, Hog? What's my last name? Do you even... This man had seen my boobs, but he doesn't know my bra size. You know? Like, you don't know me. We had shitty sex one time. I'm yelling. I gotta stop. The fucking neighbors can hear me right now. We had shitty sex one fucking time.
You say it, girl.
We had shitty sex one fucking time, and you're like, I'm not cool with you hanging out with a guy friend of yours. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even say anything. At that point, blocked. Fucking blocked on everything.
Out. You're done.
Because this fucking dipshit.
Bye.
This, like, I'm sorry. Who do you think you are? Coming in, like, you know? You're a head-pushing motherfucker, assuming what women like in bed without even asking, and you bit me! And then the next day you're like, you're my property now.
You,
you're my property now.
Biting you should have been like,
get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Done.
Definitely, dude. Definitely.
Yeah, you're done. Because I bit you on the coochie, you're now my property. Like, what the fuck, bro? So anyway,
he was trying to see if he was a vampire or not.
I mean, we already know the answer to that.
Yeah, But anyway, that's probably one of the worst experiences, for sure.
Doozy.
A big doozy. A big
Yeah, that's a big.
It's a fucking doozy, ain't it?
That's like a banner like flying in the sky on the back of a plane.
The banners were crimson.
Yes. Yes, that is a big red flag. Lami, have you had any situations?
I wouldn't say situations. This one's like really sad, but so basically, I had a boyfriend when I was like in 10th grade, probably, and he was a freshman. And what do you call it? We were planning on going to the movies, but his mom was really strict.
Yeah.
Right? You know, obviously, so were mine, and so I had to bring my sister. But with him, it was like it was another level. So basically, he didn't want his mom to know that he was on a date, right?
Yeah.
And he texted me, "Hey, I'm just gonna tell her I'm hanging out with friends, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever, fine." So I get there.
I don't care.
I get there with my sister, right?
Yeah.
And the movie's already about to start, by the way. And she's just like, where's this guy? We already have our tickets and everything. Like, we even bought his tickets just cause, like, you know, it was supposed to be him and his brother. Where is he? I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know where he's at. So that happens, and then he shows up, and he basically tells me like, go, go, go. I'm like, okay. So I go inside the theater. He meets me in the theater, and then he leaves like about almost towards the end of the movie, and then he's like, oh, I have to go. Like I don't want her to know I'm here, and she's already outside. I'm like, okay, right. So I'm like, whatever. And then that was our first time going to movies. Second time going to the movies, it was me by myself. So I'm standing there waiting for him to show up. I'm like, hey, like, where you at? And he's like, oh, like, I'm coming right now. And I'm like, okay. So then I'm waiting. The movie's about to start. And guess who doesn't show up after all?
What a fucking dick. Fuck that guy.
And he's just like, I didn't want my mom to know where I was going, and she was gonna see you again and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. So
you could have just been like, she's my friend. Nothing, nothing else.
Literally, like, I guess his mom was on another level or something because she didn't want him hanging out with women or whatever and stuff like that. So it was like, yeah, she was on another level.
Yeah.
So I was too embarrassed. I didn't want to call my own parents because at that time I was too embarrassed. And
sure,
like, it was a lot. So I just went in by myself, bought popcorn, saw the movie. And
damn straight. Damn fucking straight.
Honestly, treat yourself to a movie.
You
especially
deserve
after all that. Yeah.
I was still really sad. I was like,
well, yeah.
but,
you still made the best of it.
I think that was one of my worst dating stories. Like every other date I've been on was pretty much fine. Oh no, there was one I went on. This was with my little sister. Sorry.
Keep going.
This one was with my little sister, and it wasn't bad. It was just funny. It was like, I guess you would call a dating disaster or whatever, but it was really funny. So I had to bring her to the movies with me as like a little chaperone, but she's like a little fucking kid. She's a chaperone, obviously. So we were looking after her.
She's not going to snitch.
At-the-time boyfriend. Yeah, she's not gonna snitch, whatever. So we bought her popcorn, candy, and movies, and the entire time because me and my younger sister, we're 10 years apart. We didn't have like good communication back then. She was also like 7 years old, dude, at the time. So how would you feel talking to a high schooler? Like, like it's kind of the communication's bad. So the entire time I had no idea that she was holding in her pee.
Oh no.
She was holding it in and I had no idea. So what happens next to the gaming room when I decide, you know what, my parents aren't here yet, let's go and game real quick so we can like go. She pees in the corner of one of the games. And I see a big puddle and I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm like, what happened? Are you okay? Like, is everything okay? And she's like, I didn't want to tell you because I thought you'd get mad. And I'm like, I wouldn't get mad. Tell me.
Oh
like,
my God.
Dude, like, I'm sorry if I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry if I made you feel like I was gonna get mad. I'm really sorry. Like, dude, I felt I felt so bad, dude. She peed. I took her to the bathroom. I washed her clothes in the sink. All that shit. I put like soap on everything. Oh my God. And to this day, she tells her friends that story. Like, she'll tell everyone that story.
Honestly, I'm glad she embraces it.
Your sisters seem great, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
and my at the time boyfriend, he like, obviously we didn't end on the best terms, but he was a really good guy. He understood. And he was like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry, like, is everything okay? Is she okay? And he was very good until the end. It's just we didn't end on good terms, but he's still really good. But yeah, he was very caring at that time. He was very concerned also because he was like, is she okay?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? And I'm like, she's fine. She just peed. And
she just peed.
Too scared to tell me. And I felt the goat anyway. Oh my God, dude. But yeah, dude, I felt so shitty for a long time. And I always told her, I'm so sorry that I made you feel that way. I'm so sorry. Like, and she was
Poor
like, dude,
kid.
it's cool. I could have told you, but I didn't, and that was on me. And so we're kind of just going back and forth. But to this day, we just laugh about it now because it's so funny.
Kids-
It's just like a funny memory.
Kids are so funny when it comes to going to the bathroom sometimes, man.
They are.
They
Like, I feel like
I'm like, just tell me.
like you're
they
allowed
just like
to
don't
go.
want to tell you. Yeah.
You
they
know
don't
what?
wanna
It's
tell
the
you
school
that they have to go to the
systems that
bathroom.
are drilling it into their heads that they have to ask permission
Literally.
to go and urinate.
Mhm.
As if, guess what? You don't expect an adult to ask permission to go take a piss. Why are we expecting young children to
God,
ask
dude.
permission? Like, I
It
understand
was
that it's
drilled into my head that I had to ask, to the point where I got to college, I would raise my hand and ask if I could go to the bathroom. And my college professor looked at me and he's like, "The fuck? I don't care. Go." And I'm like,
Just pee. Go pee.
every
go pee.
for 12 years, longer than 12 years of your fucking life, you have to ask permission to go to take a piss. It's so
I
stupid.
know.
Like, I understand you have to keep track of the kids. I understand that, obviously. But like, you shouldn't be like, oh, can I go to the bathroom? May I? Because some teachers are like, you mean, may I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you go to
Oh
the
my
bathroom?
god, that pissed me
Like,
off, dude.
no, guess what? I can't go to the
Or,
bathroom
like,
unless you
They
give
had
me
the hall
permission.
pass. And like if the hall pass didn't come back, so if someone took the hall pass and we were just like vibing in the hallway or whatever and you had to pee, but since that hall pass didn't come back, you couldn't go pee.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude, that pissed me off. I was
It's
like,
so fucking dumb. It's
And like,
honestly,
can you just have a piece of paper you write hall pass? You know, you only give out a certain number. I don't know.
dude, and that was the thing. Like, that was one of the things I hated back then about like being like a teacher and shit. Is I'd be like, okay, you guys have like 10 minutes to go to a restroom, so 1 minute each. I'm like, dude, if I was a kid and I needed to take a shit, it's gonna take me longer than a minute.
you got to do what
Like-
you got to do, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you
Mhm.
gotta do. And then my mentor teacher telling me you gotta tell them to hurry up, and I'm like, dude, like, let them take their time. They're kids. Let them pee.
They have to pee.
Yeah.
If they're gonna
And-
pee, they're gonna pee. And guess what? The kids that are like running out of class just to be a shithead, they're gonna do that regardless, whether or not they have
they're
your
gonna
permission.
do that
Mhm.
regardless. Yeah.
100%.
Regardless if they ask your permission or not, they're just gonna run out whenever they can.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what would piss me off. I understand why, especially now, because it's all about safety and everything.
Mhm.
But I feel like I'd be such a bad teacher, because if a kid was like, "I need to go to the bathroom," I'd be like, "I'll pass right there. Go,
Take it. Hall pass.
take
Go.
it."
Like
go.
if it's a,
But
it-
we aren't allowed to do that because then we get in trouble. So it's kind of
Mhm.
like, ugh, like fucking
like
sucks.
if I were a teacher, it would be the policy would be I have to know where you are. I have to know
Mhm.
because it's
Yeah.
your safety that's the concern.
I
So
think
tell
that's
me
a good
that you're
policy.
going
Like,
to the
I have to know where
bathroom,
you are.
and if you're taking forever in the bathroom, I'm sending somebody else to go check on you. That's just how it's gonna. Like I'm gonna be like, hey, dude, you're taking a minute. Sorry if you're just like having a tough shit. Like it's purely for safety. That's all it is.
Mhm.
You know what
gotta-
I'd be like? I'd be like, look, if you have, take your phone with you, okay? Take your phone with you. I'm gonna go on the classroom app and just message me how long you're gonna be in there.
That's
It's
a
gonna be
thing.
an hour.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
No, no, I was
No.
just kidding. But-
Okay, I was gonna say that should be.
And
a
that'd
thing,
also
honestly.
be very creepy if someone did that. So if you're a teacher, don't do that. But
That's that. Honestly,
Yeah, that
mean-
would be a little weird.
that'd
Like
be
you
a
look
little
back
weird.
on the records. Why are you asking the
like-
student how long they're gonna be in the bathroom for?
Yeah, literally, dude. It's very hard because I know it's about safety, but it's also
Mhm.
like people gotta pee, people gotta piss. It's a
Mhm.
natural human thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, they won't realize that until they get to the workplace,
Yeah.
unfortunately, or to the college level.
yeah, unfortunate.
Yes. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Like there's a courtesy thing too. Like as an adult, obviously we
Mhm.
can control our bladders better than children as well. We just
Yes.
have that
Yes.
until you get to a certain point and then you can't anymore. But anyway, when you have the ability to control your bladder, there's a courtesy thing of being like, I'm dipping out to go to the bathroom. I really have to go. Like
Mhm.
that's but like you're not
Yeah.
asking fucking permission anymore.
No.
It's dumb. It's dumb.
It's
Stupid.
very
Stupid
dumb.
stinky dumb
Very
dumb.
dumb.
Anyway, Neon. What about you? You got
Dating
any
disasters.
dating disasters?
Have I told you the prom story?
No.
The prom story.
No, wait, hang on. This is actually new lore. Hang on a minute. I mean, I guess I haven't told you guys
This is
about
new
the fucking
lore.
hog before. Like, this is all new lore, but this is This piqued my interest. Oh my goodness.
So, if you don't know, me and Wolf met because we went to prom together.
Yes.
Okay.
I did know that.
So, there was a whole fiasco.
Saving this.
Okay.
She's been saving
Whole
this.
fiasco.
That's
with
another
prom.
thing. Oh, also, I do know that there was a fiasco involving prom, but I don't know all the details. That's why this has piqued my interest.
Okay, so to start it off, Wolf's like longtime friend, basically like his sister growing up, comes up like I didn't fully know the relationship, you know? I was just in class with her type of thing. She comes up to me, she's like, "Would you want to go to prom with Wolf?" And I was like, "Or do you know him?" And I was like, "Kind of." And she's like, "Would you want to go to prom with him?" And I was like, in my head, I'm just thinking, why not? It's the end of senior year. What's the worst that could happen, right? So I was like, fine, yeah, I'll go. You know, I told her, I'm like, yeah, you know, we'll hang out, all this stuff. Wolf just said how cool it would be if people called me Wolf back then. But
high schooler's dream. A high schooler's dream. Oh my god.
And then Wolf has like
me...
the long hair and the wolf ears and be like,
call me Wolfsbane. My birth name does not apply to me. Call me Wolfsbane or Wolf.
But also a little backstory. Our school had where you got free prom tickets if you had a good promposal.
Oh. Okay.
So just giving you that premise too. Okay?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So my longtime friend, like we've been friends since middle school. Like we'd be sitting in class laughing together, like that sort of thing. Like we're really good friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first I get a message from another friend asking, "Hey, are they going to be in lunch?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're in this lunch." They're like, "Oh, I need to get notes." And I'm like, "Okay," just thinking nothing of it, whatever. That same day, Wolf wanted to meet up at the park by us, okay? So I'm thinking, okay, he's going to ask me to prom. Like that's what it's going to be, right? My friend comes in with flowers and a poster board and someone recording.
Oh.
And the cafeteria is laid out so like seniors can sit on top of a stage kind of thing. And there's some people sitting like lower down, right? Like,
oh no.
So I'm up on the stage, okay? Comes in, flowers, poster board, all this stuff, and they're recording. And I literally tell him, like, can we go talk in the hallway? Because I don't want to do this in front of everyone, right? Like, I'm trying to be courteous to him. Comes out flowers. I felt so bad. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to prom with you. Like, I already told you, I talked to him beforehand, telling him that I was going to go to prom with Wolf. Like, I knew it was going to happen. Even if, it wasn't that day, whatever.
Oh, jeez.
He comes out with, I felt so bad. Like, I still think about it and my heart, sinks. Because, there was effort put in. I felt so bad.
Was like, the love of my life rejected me. Here's my villain arc.
I felt so bad, okay? And then so cut to Wolf. So now it's kind of awkward, right? Like later on in the day. Also, it was my dad's birthday too. So I was supposed to go out to eat for his birthday. And he's like, "Where did you go?" No, I kept all this secret, right? And so we go to Central Park. We're sitting there at the bench, and Wolf had written prom on a t-shirt.
Oh!
But he was sitting at the table, and there was flowers there. He was sitting there, and I'm just looking around. I'm just we're chatting. I'm just oblivious, because it's not just right out there. So we're sitting there, and then finally I see it, and I'm just Yes, and he comes over and hugs me, and I'm like, this is the most awkward thing ever right now. And there was like other people there. It was just, that day was like probably one of the worst days in my life.
Here's Wolf wearing the shirt. Like, literally. Was he standing or sitting? Tell me. Was he standing or sitting?
He was sitting.
Okay, so this is Wolf wearing the shirt. Very obvious prom shirt.
I wish he still had the shirt.
Here's Neon.
Looking
Anywhere but at his shirt. I'm just thinking like, oh, like we're meeting up. It's kind of like a little date thing. Like, cause we'd like done stuff, like we've hung out before. I think one of our first dates was like a movie or something, but like we were still getting to know each other and like all that stuff. And like, I feel so bad now. Yeah, and like there's people playing music, like he didn't plan it, but there's people playing music and like all this stuff.
Neon literally like.
God. And the thing is, I've seen high school pictures of Wolf too, and high school pictures of you. So the picture is like he's just this little twerp wearing a prom shirt, a shirt that says prom.
Probably
Like,
biting
it was
his
kind of
lip
cold
like,
because like, you know, you think about it, like prom is like April, like May kind of time, so like it's still kind of cold here.
Mine
And so
June.
he had
My
like
prom was June.
Ours is like May, I think. But yeah, and then I go out to eat with my dad, and he's like, "Where were you? What were you doing?" And I had to explain all of this, and then my mom found out about the whole promposal thing at school too, and I was just like,
Oh my gosh.
just embarrassing.
And then the whole school
Sorry,
was like,
Wolfie.
this bitch, like, how dare she like turn down her longtime friend? And like, obviously Wolf's friend was defending me, but a good chunk of people were just staring at me all day, and I'm like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I still had like 2 more class periods after
Neon
that.
was the main character for that.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I promise you, all through high school, I was probably like the most invisible person, to be honest. Like, I did stuff, but like, I was not like that person that everyone really like knew type of thing. And then also randomly, a few days later, someone else asked me to prom over Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, no, I'm going with someone else.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Neon turning down people
I was
left and right.
expecting to go with my friends. I was not expecting to end up with Wolf. You know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with my friends. Like, me and my longtime friends were like, yeah, we'll get flowers, and like we'll do it all up. And then I felt bad saying yes to go to prom with him because of all that planning too. So it was like conflicting feelings.
Alternative universe where Neon is not with Wolfsbane V and is actually with this random fucking guy that, well, I guess she was friends with.
I tried reaching out to him not that long ago.
Oh no. Oh,
Like, you broke my heart.
Just because I'm like, what's up? He literally disappeared after high school.
Oh, jeez.
I think he was a little, but like, I tried finding people who know him. Like, I'm like, I feel bad because like we did go to Cedar Point. Sorry, that's like a amusement park. I realize people probably fully know where that is. We did go there.
It's like one of those drive-in.
No, like it's like an amusement park. We went there afterwards, and like I saw him other times after high school, but like very briefly, and like it was just awkward, and I felt so bad because we were like friends. I'm not really doxing myself because that's not even anywhere near me. But it sucked because I lost a friend that day too.
Oh, that's rough.
Hey, you gained a villain.
I gained a villain.
I mean,
yeah.
Here's the thing too, is like, if he only viewed, like, it's hard because if a friend starts liking you and if their intention is to end up with you kind of thing, it's kind of like, okay, how much of a friendship is it? Or
Well, like,
how much of it is a crush thing?
It kind of went full circle though, because I in middle school had asked him to go to a dance, and he told me no.
Hey yo,
Oh.
yo, that's what he gets then. That's
Because
what he
I was like, let's
gets
just go.
then.
You know, like I was thinking, let's just go as friends, right? And he still told me no. So he put effort into that proposal, and I was like, no.
That's
Not
And in my
crazy.
head, I'm like, this is karma. But also, I was like, I feel so bad. Like, my friends are like, you look like you're going to cry. And I'm like, I feel so bad. And I'm like embarrassed because I'm in front of the whole school. Well, that whole cafeteria.
I would have been
That's-
like, no, you know what I would have been like? I would have been like this, like, said no to me in middle school. I'm saying no to you now. How does it feel?
Well, like, I just remember my brother literally being like, everyone hates you. He literally told me that. He's like, everyone hates you. Everyone is talking crap. My brother, because he went to the same school too, right? So like everyone was talking about it. And like I literally, after school, I literally went to my locker after that, grabbed everything I possibly could so that my last class I could just walk out to my car and leave. But I had to wait for
Aw.
Goofy. I had to wait for him in the car, but still, I just went straight to my car and just sat there.
Damn, dude. That is rough.
I know, dude, that is rough. I would have been like, you know what? Fuck you guys. She has the right to say no.
I know, like
she wasn't the one who made him spend all that money.
It's not like I didn't tell him beforehand that what my plans were. I literally gave him the heads up, so it's kind of his own fault too. But
He should have, and in that moment, he should have been like, well, I actually wanted to ask you. That's what he should have done.
he should have just
Not just
yeah,
fucking
and then-
ambush
like,
you
well, I
the
was
day
gonna-
of the fucking promposal, and then you could have been like, oh, well, you know, I'm thinking I do want to go with him. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Or you could have,
yeah.
maybe you would have been like, well, you know what? Since we're talking about it, you know.
Yeah, and you
Kinda
should have
thing.
just
Yeah.
given him an atomic wedgie and been done with it.
I will say prom was fun, but it was really awkward too.
Neon's just dancing while
Because
eyes
Wolf
on
kept
her,
like getting close, like he was gonna kiss, and I was like, I don't know if I want to kiss him.
Oh
And
my
I got
god,
close.
you
dang.
fucking tease! Oh my god!
I know. She's
Oh
like,
my
I don't know.
God. Also,
I don't know if I want to kiss him yet.
Also, side note, up here in Canadian land, we can get our G1 in our beginners essentially in at age 16, but we can't drive alone for a long time after that. Like it's
Dang.
so
Oh,
the
like-
fact that you guys
like,
had a
he'll be like-
car in high school, mind-blowing.
Like I would say, like what is it, like grade 11, so like junior year of high school, is when most people would get their driver's license in cars. So like, I got my
Dude,
car.
imagine
senior
having
year,
parents
but-
who would let you have a car in high school.
Yeah, but nobody I know,
My
nobody
parents
that I
both
know.
work, so they're like, we're not driving you to school.
Yeah, nobody I know had a vehicle at senior year. Like it just wasn't it's not really a thing.
Yeah,
up
like
here.
we had like the best, you know, like in the yearbook, it was like best car, you know, all that. Like I can find our yearbooks and show you this. It's great.
That's so cool. But wow,
Um,
damn, that is rough.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is, I'm so sorry. Shout out to that guy. Also,
you're out here
fuck you
listening to
guys.
it,
Her high school.
Reach back out.
Fuck you
I miss
people
you.
that were talking shit about her. Like she's allowed to say no. You're not an asshole
guy.
for saying no.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like you have every right to say no. Like, fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do we want to get into the Q&As?
I feel like
We can. I think we're already hitting.
We're hitting
already
time.
hitting that mark where it's like.
Okay.
we should.
So we have a few written down, but I do have some on my phone as well.
Okay.
Why don't we do like? Why don't we save some for our next podcast and do like a
Mhm.
couple this
We can-
podcast?
Yeah, I'll go through ones that are like specific to this one and then leave some for, you know, next time.
Where are we at time wise? I don't know where we're at time wise, but
We're at like
2
like
hours and
two-
21.
Like
two?
maybe a little less than 2 hours because
we do.
Oh,
yeah,
the
we did that
intermission,
break.
Yeah, the
the
intermission.
pre-show, everything like that.
yeah.
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 So we gotta. We'll see how the pacing of like where we get with the
Mhm.
questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
Spew
here,
it,
let me
Neon.
pull up one. Let me pull up one. This one's pretty good. Am I the asshole for making single people deliver me food in the snow on Valentine's Day because I have no reason to go out?
Oh. No.
They know what
No.
they signed up for.
I'm like 99% sure I also ordered in on Valentine's Day. I'm like 98.5% sure.
Those people know what they signed up for. If they didn't want to go out in the snow, they shouldn't have signed up for the job.
It is.
Yeah, like I feel like if they're out there and they put that they're gonna deliver your food and they're gonna, do all that, they're also single.
Yeah, like it's we're
they're
all
not, they
single.
don't have plans.
Even
they
if you're in a relationship and you're ordering, you're not the fucking asshole.
No.
Doesn't kind of suck.
No, you're not the asshole.
I mean, a little bit, but it's whatever. People are getting paid.
If your intention is to like do that, then maybe. But if it's not your intention, then okay.
Well, plus it's like if they have plans and you're like a delivery driver, you're just gonna not log into the app that day and say that you can do anything, like
Exactly. Yeah. You have autonomy.
Yeah, it's not like you're forced to do it. So yeah, no,
not the asshole.
Okay, this one. When Neon and Wolfie got married, how tall was the stool she had to stand on to kiss at the altar?
Yo! Yo! It was about like 3 feet tall, I want to say.
No, there was no stool. there was no stool.
If you look really closely, there was a 3 foot tall stool that she had to stand on just so she could reach Wolfie.
Sorry about the beeping. I'm trying to stop that.
Oh, yeah. No, there was no stool. I wore Vans. He wore some J's. Yeah.
She had those like insoles that like give you a little extra height.
Oh
though.
yeah. Yeah. She got those stiletto Vans. The ones that add 3 extra feet to your height.
Yeah. This isn't really a question, but I talked about it earlier. Thought it was interesting. I know who this is. Most people in our generation prefer to spend holidays like Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving, etc., either alone working or just at home with their significant other. It's an interesting cultural thing. Yeah.
It's just because life is so expensive and it's so chaotic when you do go out that you don't actually really get to enjoy your partner's company. And
I feel like the holidays and stuff, like if you're trying to spend it with like, say someone you're dating, you don't live together and stuff, it's like, unless you want them to interact with your family and see how they interact with them, it's kind of like, you're not going to get that quality holiday time because they're going to be with their family and like all that stuff. So if you're mainly there just to hang out with them, you should be there to like hang out with their family and interact and see if they're people that you want to hang out with and like interact with. You like the vibe. But yeah, I think our generation's one where we're kind of like, we want to be home. We're out and about doing stuff. Yeah. We just want to be home.
Nothing wrong with that.
Literally, I think we're also okay with the fact that Valentine's Day doesn't have to be this over the top thing. That like, love like that should be shown year round. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I kind of feel like
one special holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of feel like the grandness of Valentine's Day might start fizzling out as like the older generations start, leaving this earth.
Like even also they're very much what's the word I'm looking for? Very corporate nowadays. And people aren't and the younger generations especially, they really aren't into that. They don't like there's some times where they do enjoy a good corporate meme, but like
but we're definitely more the like, screw them, we're gonna do our own thing.
Fuck capitalism, take down the establishment kind of thing, So there's just a lot of reasons why people don't get into the holiday spirit as much and are more focused on the individual relationships that they have.
Like I like going to like family things and stuff and like talking with everyone, but then like I feel like say Christmas and stuff, it's like you get the gifts or like there's like that tradition type stuff that like like you're in the middle of a conversation, someone's like, "Oh, it's gift time," and it just kind of like throws everything off, you know, like
Yeah.
And I feel like when
Yeah.
you're older, like you don't get to see some people as much as like you would when you were a kid, or you know, those sort of things. So that's your time to like catch up and chat with them, and it gets cut short sometimes.
Like, as an example, like
Yeah.
I've told you guys this before, but like my family at Christmas, specifically on one side of my family, for a long time after I turned 18 years old, they were like, okay, you're no longer considered a kid, so you don't just get presents or whatever. If you want presents, you have to be a part of the Secret Santa, which is like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm like to join. And they were like, okay, you got to get one $100 gift and then one $50 gift for people. So they were expecting me to drop $150 on the Christmas holidays at 18
Yeah.
years old.
No, like
Just on them. Just on 2 gifts for for a randomly drawn name, 2 gifts for people that I don't honestly see all that much. Like I would see them for holidays and like occasional other family events and whatever. But generally speaking, I spent more time with my mother and my friends than that part of my family kind of thing, you know? Like so it
And
was
also, like, the concept of gift giving, I've always thought of, like, I didn't think about this until I was much older. I'm sorry to cut you off. Like, keep
Go ahead.
going. Sorry. No, I was like, oh, sorry.
Go. You go. And then I go.
No, you finish. You finish.
Oh my god. I don't it's just like it's, you know, and the I don't even remember what I was fucking saying. The gift giving kind of thing, money, finances, whatever. They were okay, so I participated the first 2 years in my legal adulthood, you know, in 18, 19 years old. And then eventually, like one Christmas, there was like a lot going on that I just did not nobody expected me to participate and all that. And then later on, I realized I can't fucking afford that shit. Like I can't do that. Like a lot of these adults in my family are retirement aged or they're very much upper middle class kind of thing. Whereas I am not upper middle class. So that's all I'm going to disclose about that. But like, it's not reasonable to expect a young adult to be putting that much money into Christmas for people that she barely sees. And then eventually they brought it down to, okay, only 2 $50 gifts. And I'm like, okay, that's more reasonable, but it's still stupid. And then it was brought down to only one $50 gift. And then eventually, I think they just kind of stopped recently doing it. Or maybe they did stop inviting me at one point though. There was a point where they just stopped asking if I wanted to participate. I even asked too. I'm like, oh, so there was the one year where I had the money to do it. And so I thought about participating and I'm like, oh, hey, are we doing the Secret Santa this year? And she's like, oh, I'm talking to my aunt. I just assumed that you didn't want to participate. Like sick, auntie, sick, fucking great move. Cool. Love that. Thank you. Anyway, it was just stupid. It's a whole stupid thing. Very corporate, very capitalist, just so stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were gonna say, Lami.
I was gonna say that, like, the whole concept of gift giving, like, and it didn't hit me until I was much older, and I kind of got out of a very toxic situation. That like people, I just assumed that if you give someone if someone gives you a gift, you have to give them a gift. You have to. It's required. All that stuff. I didn't realize until much later in life, and with some guidance from people, that gift giving wasn't just something you had to do. You know, like you don't have to give someone a gift. You should want to give someone a gift. You know, like, hey, I want to give you this. I want to, not because I have to, because I want to. You know, I want to give you this. I want to give you that. Or like me and Nightfall, like we talk about it. Like, hey, like I don't know, like I may not be able to afford anything this year. I'm so sorry. And he's just like always like, dude, you don't have to get me anything. And I'm the same way. You don't have to get me anything. Like you're fine. Like, and it's the same way with my sisters too. Like, oh, you don't have to get me anything, do you? You don't have to. You don't have to. You should want to. And I feel like my entire childhood was just like, oh, you have to do something. You have to get someone something because you owe them this or you owe them that. And I'm like, that's not the way things should work.
No,
you
like,
should give because it's something you want to do to show your appreciation, your love, or whatever to that person.
Exactly.
Within your means as well.
Yeah, within your means. Yeah, like obviously don't go above and beyond if you really can't go above and beyond, right? Like
yeah, and a lot of people were expecting it, and it was more like when I was younger, it was always shown to me if you don't give someone something, you don't love them. If you don't give people something, you don't love them, or you don't respect them, or you don't appreciate them. I'm like, dude, that's not it at all. If you can't afford to give someone something, or you just don't want to give someone something, it doesn't mean that you don't love them. It just means that you can't afford to, or you just don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be forced. I don't know. Sorry for anyone who has like that kind of situation. I'm just telling you what I experienced. And if you don't, I'm sorry, I'm trauma dumping. But
well, because it's like no, you're good. Well, because it's like, like the love language thing. Like different people like value different things.
Exactly.
And like that's how they show that they love and appreciate you. Like because like your love language can transfer between obviously your partner, but it also can go to your friends and stuff too. So like if you're a gift person, that's just how you are. If you're not a gift person, but you'd rather spend time with them doing things, doesn't have, you don't have to spend money. Like you can just go hang out, whatever.
Exactly.
That you just find the balance. You figure out what works for you. Say your friend gives you a gift. You're like, hey, let's go do something. Like you balance it out. You figure it out.
Yeah,
figure it out.
And sometimes love languages aren't always 100% compatible, and that's okay too.
No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You just got to recognize that your love is still love. That's all it is. Heart emoji. Kisses.
I think me and Nightfall have a certain love language where mine is, I've come to realize that my love language is like, I kind of like receiving things, but it's not like I like receiving the most expensive shit. I like receiving a bag of M&Ms.
Yeah, if somebody shows me,
you were thinking about me.
I got this thing for you.
Yeah.
I got this thing. Hey, I saw this pretty flower on the side of the road, and I wanted to give it to
literally,
you.
I'm like,
oh my god,
sweet. Thank
really?
you.
Yeah, I love receiving that kind of shit.
Valentine's Day, he was like, "Hey, like I know you said you weren't a big roses person, so I got you daisies." Because he got me fucking daisies or like those yellow flowers.
Yeah.
Like, bro, yellow's my favorite color. Thank you. Like because I'm not like a big like rose person. I like pastel, colorful shit.
Yeah, I like if the flower looks pretty, like that's more me. I don't need the roses. I don't need,
Yeah, dude. Like if
like
it's
it could be a lily or something.
I would like. I'm like, oh my god, dude! Like literally the best. Like you saw that purple flower on the side of the road and you decided to give it to me. Fuck yeah, dude! I love you forever.
I saw this guy on TikTok. This is related to flowers. I saw this guy on TikTok on basically elevating your bouquet game. Like when you just buy like grocery store flowers and all that.
Yeah.
You can elevate that shit. And the way he did it, it looked so fucking beautiful. So like you can get like a cheap little $5 to $15 bouquet of flowers at the grocery store, and then you can still make it your own by adding certain things, like using different papers or trimming and pulling off the dead bits and all the like just adding a little extra effort into it goes a long way. So that's a hot tip for you people out there who are looking to buy your partner flowers and like you just don't have the money to get a very expensive bouquet. You
can make it look fancy.
Dollar store flowers
cheap
and you rearrange them to make them look
put them in a
fancy.
vase that you already have. Instead of giving them just the straight up bouquet, you can put them in the vase for them already. There's so many little details that you can do.
You can get a cheap vase from the dollar store.
Dollar store vase, grocery store flowers, add a little zhuzh here and there. I don't remember the fucking guy's name on TikTok, but the way he was showing it, it was just like, So if you look that up, bouquet arranging or whatever, grocery store flowers, I'm sure you can find like a lot of tutorials out there, obviously. So if you are looking to get your partner flowers or whatever, fucking give it. Also, the gift giving that I want to do also is just so hard to do because I'm always broke. I'm a poor boy.
Yes.
Oh, dude, literally.
Well, like that's why I know that like Wolf's like he has gift giving. It's like a higher up on his list, right? So that's why I got him the Reese's stuff because I knew that he, it's a gift.
Yeah,
the little thing. My gift giving is like bottom. Like I don't care that much about gifts.
Yeah,
But-
I'm
That's literally Nightfall. Literally Nightfall.
Mhm.
He's like, I don't give a fuck if you don't get me anything. I want you to spend time with me. And that's how he
Mhm.
is. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
let's play Fortnite
What are the love
together.
languages
Yeah.
again? Hang on, I'm looking up the love
I think
languages
it's
right
like there's like acts of service,
now. Mhm.
gift giving, quality time.
Love language.
What's
That's why I'm pulling them up because I can't fucking remember all of them. There's like
acts of service, quality time, gift giving.
oh,
why
I got
can
it.
I
I
not-
got it. I
Why
got
can
it.
I not think of the other two?
Words of affirmation,
Words of affirmation,
quality
yeah.
time, physical touch,
Physical
acts of
touch. Oh yeah,
service,
physical touch.
and receiving gifts. So,
The love languages.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's interesting because like I appreciate a lot of these, honestly.
Mhm.
I think
We should at some point we should take maybe off, not stream, but we should take the test and see what our
yes,
because they change.
they
Like,
do.
when
You
know,
change
like,
as a human being. You evolve.
yeah.
Mhm.
There's just fucking
Well,
Google
because
it,
it's
people.
mine
There's,
too, Wolf. It's one of my top ones too. Okay. He's yelling in the background. What's our top? What's the top one?
Top one.
I can tell you right now, weirdly enough, it's when people say quality time, I usually that in my brain makes me think of like you're doing an activity together. Well, actually, that's what it said. Expressing love by fully focusing attention on your partner through shared activities, conversation, and togetherness.
But I feel like it could also be like sitting on the couch together, even
That-
if you're not like interacting.
Yeah.
That's more.
Like you're
I enjoy
together.
that. Like I do, and
Yeah.
don't get me
Just
wrong.
having their just having their presence there, even if you guys are doing two separate things, like
Mhm.
it's nice.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like if I'm watching The Big Bang Theory on the TV and I'm eating my hot dog and Nightfall's just there on his phone on TikTok playing Dokkan
Yeah.
and doing all this shit, like it's nice
Mm-hmm.
to
Mhm.
just sit there.
Yes, hell yes.
Or like if we're both like playing our own games on our PCs,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
it's nice.
like just near each other in proximity, so I can just like take a peek over and be like, "Oh hey," and then I look away and then get back to my thing. God damn it!
Dude, literally, Neon. Can you confirm or deny?
It's true.
It's true.
All day, every day.
We
All day, every day.
just looked at chat for context. We should not be doing this live.
Oh yeah, I'm
We-
sorry.
No,
Should we just not be looking? Should we not be doing this live? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't
But
know.
it's-
I don't know.
It's great though.
'Cause
It's
we
great.
always are.
Okay, I have one more question.
Okay, one more.
Oh God.
It's not bad. What is the most acceptable fast food date spot?
The most
Honestly,
acceptable.
Yeah, I
The
would
most
say
acceptable
honestly,
food
anywhere
is
that
fuel.
there's their favorite restaurant, like either of your favorite restaurant, like I'd
Mhm.
say maybe not the first date. Like maybe don't do that on the first date, but like maybe like second or third date, like get to know like what their favorite fast food is and then go
Bro,
there.
food is food. Take
Food-
me anywhere.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
food
like
is
food is food.
I would
But
say if I were.
also, I will. Yeah, the nicer fast food place.
Mhm.
I would say
I
the
guess.
lowest tier.
Yes. Sorry, chat just came in. Hello.
I can't understand the
Friends
joke,
just
but
said Boston pizza. We're like, we know you love
We
Boston
know,
pizza.
yes, we know.
That's a Canadian chain restaurant, by the
I
way.
would
Kind
say,
of
like
Olive Garden.
honestly, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is
I'll
pretty
go to
solid.
Taco Bell for a date.
Taco Bell is pretty solid.
bro,
In my-
literally
In my brain, though, I like McDonald's could be top tier for you, and I apologize. But
No,
like,
I was
in
about
my
to
brain,
say-
when I think McDonald's, I honestly, I
No.
would say don't go there.
No.
Don't do it.
Nah, I would say
Don't go on a
literally
date there.
go
That's-
anywhere
no,
else.
No, Okay, McDonald's is an after sex meal. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
McDonald's is an
okay,
after
I
But
can-
sex
not like
meal.
I'm
But
picking
not
you
a
up.
date.
We're going to
Not a-
McDonald's.
no.
That's not it.
Literally,
Mm-mm.
that's not. Look, I have distinguishing fast food places. Okay?
Okay.
McDonald's is never gonna be a date meal.
I
And
just
No,
wanna-
McDonald's
don't let
is your
anyone
late
tell you
night
otherwise.
If I
snack.
may insert real
McDonald's
quick.
is either your late night snack. I'm feeling shitty at I want to make myself fat, or it's an after sex. I need refueling
Yes.
kind of food.
Okay, you know what? You
I
are
need to go
so
eat a
fucking real
shitty
for
burger
this.
and absolutely shit my pants
You
out
are so real for
after
this,
I just
Lami.
had anal sex with this
Lami,
random
I
man.
need to say, literally, McDonald's, there was a phase in my life where I was going through a really hard time, okay? I'm not going to get into details of it. But listen, I would go to McDonald's. I know.
Or if you're having a really hard time in your life and you just want to sit and cry,
I would
and you
literally
go to McDonald's
with my friend at 2:30 in the morning, to McDonald's and crochet for hours. We would
they
get
go
like
to the
2 McDoubles
Abbi
each,
and her friend
crocheting at 2:30 in the morning at McDonald's.
Abbi goes to the
Yes.
drive-thru. Let me paint you a picture. This is Abbi and her friend crying about how hard life is.
We're not in the drive-thru. We're in the restaurant.
No,
She's in the restaurant. She's inside the
We're
restaurant.
sitting
Okay,
in
well,
the
this
restaurant
is
for
me
hours.
then. This is me. You cry. You wonder why life is so hard. You hate life. You're like, people are so unfair. You cry on your way to the drive-thru when you're driving. The drive-thru person says, "Can I help you?" And you're like, "You have no idea."
No idea.
And then you order your Big Mac with your 2 large fries on the side with a cookie toast, and then you just eat in the drive.
In the
crying
parking
your
lot,
eyes
you're
out.
bawling your eyes out. How could this happen to me? Blasting
You're
the-
blasting Creed.
Or
You're
no, you know
blasting
what? You know
Creed
what?
in the background or 3
Fucking-
Days Grace.
Oh, fucking, what's the
Oh.
song? What was the song that was playing all the time?
Hold me now.
I'm 6 feet from the edge. I can't remember the song, but oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, but to answer your
How
question,
to
my first
save a
date.
life.
To answer your question, my first date fast food acceptable restaurant would be Whataburger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
We don't have
I
that
knew you were
around
gonna say
here.
that. We don't have Whataburger here.
Either
I-
Whataburger or wait, what's the other one? Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Okay. Okay.
I would say
I would.
You go first. You go first, Neon. You go first.
So obviously I said Taco Bell.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A's romantical.
I'm trying to think the other one. It's hard because like I can't eat a lot of fast food anymore. Okay.
Mhm.
But I was gonna say Subway.
Subway.
And I was gonna say
Okay.
there was one time like Wolf had like taken me out to eat, right? And like I didn't really eat much. You know, I was a little nervous. I didn't eat much. But we went to Subway, I ate a whole foot long. And he just looked at me like, oh my God.
Mommy! You froze with your hands in front of your mouth for a second. Oh, jeez.
Hang on.
Okay. For me, oh, I know. She's drawing another thing. For me, love. For me, I would say this is purely a Canadian thing. Tim Hortons is honestly
Okay.
you can't go like that's just more like it's obviously it's more of a coffee place, but they have food and it's considered fast food. So I would say Tim Hortons is probably one a place where a lot of people have gone on dates. Because like it's loosely in the fast food category, especially now because Burger King owns it.
Mommy just drew me eating a sub.
Lami, we need pictures of these sticky notes. So
Yeah,
oh
can you
shit.
please send us... Have you been throwing them away? You need to take pictures. She's been throwing them away. I was gonna
that's okay.
also
Yeah,
say
you can-
another place is Culver's. I know that's more of a Midwest thing, but Culver's is a good spot for a date. You get
Dude, you should have asked
custard,
me to keep
frozen
them.
custard, and then you can also get food there. You know, like
Dude, the farmer's wrap was so good until it went right through me.
We're talking about Tim Hortons again now. Yes, Farmer's
Yes,
Wrap.
Tim Hortons.
Farmer's Wrap is my favorite thing to get at Tim Hortons. 100%. The
Dude,
Farmer's
it
Wrap
literally
is
was so good until it went right through me.
If you come to Canada, and anybody in the States or wherever, if you come to Canada and get Tim Hortons, get a Farmer's Wrap for sure. You have to order
Yes.
breakfast before
Yes.
4
it was
p.m.
so good.
It's a weird time to cut off breakfast, but it's
4 p.m.
such a weird time. I know, it's weird.
Why 4 p.m.? Like, that's like past lunch.
I don't know. Like, you might as well just have it as an all-day thing, no matter what time. Get your fucking breakfast. But anyway, Farmer's Wrap.
Like, I know we have burgers here at Tim Hortons.
We had them for such a brief window of time, and nobody bought them because they were like, "Fucking, why am I getting a burger from Tim Hortons?"
A burger?
And it was after Burger King bought out Tim Hortons as well, and everybody was like, "Burger King burgers fucking suck anyway." So like, if we're gonna, no, we're not gonna get Burger King with extra steps. No, thank you. So they gone. They also have flatbread pizzas now that have not been taken off the menu for quite some time. So I think they might be sticking around. They seem like they might be okay. You can't go wrong with a flatbread pizza.
I feel like a flatbread, like at a coffee place, like kind of fits. You know what I mean?
It's a common. My old job at a cafe that I worked at, it also had flatbread.